Welcome to the Samwelb B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today. There is only one dream, one prize, one YouTube channel to catch all the action on, one moment of glory, to get your name etched with the greatest of all time. We all want it. We all need it. Only one will get it. This is our year. This is our time to live, to fight, to win. Lord Stanley, we are coming for you. Subscribe today and don't miss out.
You're watching Samwelb experience.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Saturday, and here we are. I want to give a huge shout out to Aho and the Hungry Boys for that amazing tune of Hockey Night in Canada. Thank you so much for sending it our way and allowing us to use it for our intro. Our new Saturday night anthem, Hockey Night in Canada. Aho and the boys, thank you so very, very much. We appreciate it. And Triton giving us that freeze. Getting it in right off the bat. So what's up, everybody? Saturday night hockey, Leafs, Sabres. Roger, what's going on? Misconduct, how's it going? TJ, hello there. Alex in the house. What's up, Alex? Beverly, Hayden, what's up? Good to see ya. Not at home, hello there. Jared, what's going on? Welcome in. Daniel Barry, yo, what's up, buddy? Miss Roboto, welcome in. Axeman, welcome in. Triton, hello there. Welcome, Matthew, one and all. Mike, what's going on? Welcome to the show. It's going to be a good one tonight. Leafs and Sabres. The Leafs kind of had the Sabres in their sights. They won the first game November 4th, 6-4. Sorry, Buffalo won the first one November 6-4. Buffalo taking it 9-3. Then the last time Toronto won it 2-1. So they're looking to even the series here tonight. And they're going to do it with the following lines. Tyler Bertuzzi is going to be with Austin Matthews and Max Domi. Bertuzzi has been red hot as of late. Beat you Jays. Yeah, Alex. The Jays not having a good 2 outings. First game was good, though. Craig, how's it going? Welcome and happy Saturday night. Second line, Bobby McMahon with John Tavares and Willie Nylander. Richard coming in with the 20 pounds. Time to put the Sabres to the sword. Welcome in, Richard, and thank you so much. Let's get some stick taps for Richard. The 9-3 never happened. I didn't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, we'll just forget about that one. But thank you so much, Richard. Really, really appreciate it. Stick taps for Richard, the 20-pound super chat. Third line for the Maple Leafs, Matthew Nyes is going to be with Pontus Holmberg and Nick Robertson. We got Connor Dwyer with David Kempf, and Ryan Reeves draws into the lineup again tonight. Coming back, Ilya Lyubushkin. He is going to be with TJ Brody. We got Benoit and McCabe, Giordano and Timmins, and Ilya Samsonov getting the start tonight. Gregor is out. The Leafs did call up Marshall Rafai as an extra defenseman. They officially put Mitch Marner on long-term IR, but it is backdated. It doesn't impact his status. It just freed up some cap room to bring up Rafai. Calle Yarncroc still out with that hand injury. Mitch Marner out with the high ankle sprain. However, if you caught Mitch Marner's interview the other day, they didn't say what it is, and when asked about the high ankle sprain, he avoided the question. So I'm starting to think maybe it wasn't a high ankle sprain that has Marner out. So we don't really know what the injury was. It was real shady. And the way Marner was skating the other day, I'm still not convinced it's a high ankle sprain, but we will see. Morgan Riley still out. We're not sure on his return. Edmondson still out. Matt Murray is out, but he is taking practice. And Timothy Liljegren, apparently the diagnosis on Liljegren is he's going to be more week to week than day to day. But we'll have to wait and see when he's going to return. For the Buffalo Sabres, we got Patrica with Tage Thompson and Alex Tuck. Zach Benson with Dylan Cousins and Jack Quinn. Jeff Skinner is going to be with Peyton Krebs and Jordan Greenway. And we got Zimgis Girgensons with Tyson Jost and Victor Olofsson. On the D side, and they have such a strong D chord, Owen Power with Rasmus Dahlin, Bowen Byram with Henry Jarkaru, Jacob Bryson and Connor Clifton, and Uki Piki Luukkonen getting the start and goal again. Last time we saw him, Luukkonen was absolutely incredible. The Leafs should have blown the Sabres away, but he really shut the door and played well. Mario Zlani, what's going on? Welcome in. Of your channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Getting those number ones up there. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Davey Boy, how's it going? Blue Jays lost 2 in a row. Maple Leafs better come up big. Yeah, they better. You've been allowed to play in the play. You're allowed to play in the playoffs. If you didn't play, you are misconduct. And that's what drives me so nuts. Right now, there is no rule that once the playoff comes, anybody can come in. So we saw this with Nikita Kucherov a couple years ago. He missed the entire season, was actually healthy for the last month, but Tampa Bay couldn't bring him up because of the salary cap. And as soon as the playoffs came, he came in and played day one. The Vegas Golden Knights did it last year with Stone. So there's conversations happening where they're looking at implementing a new rule that says if you don't play the last game of the season, you cannot be eligible for the beginning of the playoffs, because really it's like 2 days away. So it's going to be interesting to see what new rules come up with that. Ryan, what's going on? Let's go Buffalo. Ryan, we missed you. I hope you had a lot of fun at the hockey game the other night. Jacob, what's going on? Jacob and Val from Elliott Lake. Hope we win. That's right. The big unveil, I think, is at first intermission tonight. Who is going to win the Hockey Town Hockey Arena refurb? So we'll have to wait and see. First intermission. That's going to be a big announcement. JC, what's up? Jonathan coming in. Good to see you. Welcome in. We got, lots of teams right now clinching playoff spots. We're going to break them all down, but there's a lot. Teams are starting to get it. Positions are shuffling around. Detroit right now has been on a real cold streak. Washington's been hot. There's lots to talk about in regards of the playoff kind of shuffling around and who is sitting where in regards to those positions. B Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. But Toronto coming into this game, they are looking to continue their better play, shall we say. The Leafs at times in their last stretch, and they're 5-4-1 over the last 9, where the Sabres are 6-4-0. At times, the Leafs looked unreal. Their last game against Washington, they looked good. New Jersey and Carolina, not so much. Edmonton Oilers, they looked good. So which Maple Leafs team are we going to see come through tonight? It's going to be very, very interesting. Hopefully, a couple of stories that we're watching. One is the Austin Matthews hunt. Will he pick up number 60 tonight? He's still waiting for it. Now, in 25 games against the Sabres, he has recorded 18 goals, 7 of them coming in Buffalo. So, will Matthews be able to do it again tonight? Oh, we hope so. We hope so. Luukkonen, the goaltender for the Sabres since January 1st, has recorded the 5th most victories since January 1st. The only goalies with more wins is Stuart Skinner, Vasilevsky, Georgiev, and Ottinger. So Luukkonen is performing right now up there with some of the best in the league today. So it's going to be a tough test for these Maple Leafs. Krista, what's going on? Welcome in. Colin, hello there. Various, welcome in. Mark, good to see you. Welcome in, one and all. Curtis, how's it going? Happy Star. Yeah, Alex, you Stars getting in there, getting a spot. There's going to be a lot of happy campers and some not so happy campers. I've heard actually from some Montreal Canadian fans who they're kind of feeling a little left out in the cold right about now. It's funny. We all know as Leaf fans, you either love the Leafs or you hate the Leafs. And if you're a Montreal fan, you probably hate the Leafs. And there's been a lot of trash talking, which I don't mind. I love it. But when your team is Montreal or Ottawa and you're at the bottom of the standings, be very selective at your timing for trash talking. Montreal fans not happy, expected that team to do better. Same with the Ottawa Senators, but we're going to talk about that a whole lot more as we go. RK, what's going on? Welcome in. McCann is your sleeper pick in your playoff pool. Oh, McCann, absolutely. I mean, he's been a solid player, but I don't think they're gonna be getting in there into the playoffs. If you're referring to the Kraken, McCann, they're still ways back. But Jared McCann having a nice season, a very, very nice season. Smile Mark, what's going on? Matthews hat trick tonight. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice for a change? I used to love the Leafs until I found out they can't win Oh, Triton, they will. They certainly will. Jacob coming in with the $5 super sticker. The pair, the we're number one pair. Jacob, thank you so very, very much for the super chat. What happens if I click this? Will it actually bring it up? Oh, it doesn't. I was hoping it would bring the little pair up on screen, but that's okay. Thank you very much for supporting our channel with the super chats. Now, they're going to be coming back from commercial break, and we're going to be getting into this game. All we ask is that you hit that thumbs up as you're coming in. We appreciate the super chats and the super stickers, so thank you so much. Totally appreciated, but not required. We just ask, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you're not, and let's have some fun. Now, for those that have never been here before, a few kind of rules of engagement, if you will. If you're coming in the chat and you're chatting away, you're earning points, and you could redeem those points at any time to bring graphics up on the screen. Check your points by doing ! points in the chat, and that will tell you how many points you've earned. When it goes to trash talking, you are more than welcome to trash talk. We just ask you keep it kind of family friendly. I'd love to see the creativity behind it, so get creative with your trash talks. You're absolutely okay to tell me the Leafs suck or the Sabres suck or Matthew Nye sucks, but we ask that you don't bully or personally attack any other member in the chat. If you guys want to go back and forth, your team sucks, no, your team sucks, that's okay, but please, no personal attacks or bullying. That will not be tolerated. So thank you very much. Let's get into this. The anthems are coming up, and let's Let's join in and listen along. Maybe. Ooh, I guess I don't have it set up on the screen. Let's go to the other screen.
Stand on guard for thee, God, keep our land glorious and free.
Dave, how's it going? Welcome in.
Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Adrian, hello. What's up, Dave? Welcome in. I assume the first round curse comes up. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Vaughn, what's up? Welcome.
Robertson, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Very, very nice job. Morgan, how's it going?
Back at the scene of the crime, Toronto
Excellent,
returns
excellent
to Buffalo
job.
100 days.
Yes,
after
the
its
anthem
worst
did
loss of the
feel
season.
a little rushed,
Sabres
but I think
don't
they're a little
prolong their
late.
playoff hopes.
They're a little
Leafs
late,
hoping to
so she's
consolidate
probably
their playoff
rushing it up. We're about ready to
tonight
drop the
from
puck,
Keep
get
Ed
this
Center
game
on Hockey
underway.
Night in Canada. Starting goaltenders, there's Ilya Samsonov. First start since leaving last Saturday's game with what at the time looked like a serious injury. 14-4-1 since his reset in January. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen had been the hottest goaltender since New Year's Day until he allowed 13 goals on the last 84 shots
Who wants to play some
in
hockey?
his last 3 games.
Let's drop this
Tavares,
puck.
a
Let's get it
milestone
going.
night, Gave 1,100. It's also a milestone.
Leo,
for
what's
TJ
going on?
Brody,
Onyx,
his
good evening.
900th game, and they'll all be
What
trying
good
to
is it that
contain
when Matthews and Nylander
Tage
are scoring,
Thompson,
the rest
who
of the
scored
team are
4 last
stepping up?
night, including
Richard,
a
it is
natural
so
hat-trick,
good to see.
comeback
First of all,
win
Bobby
for
McMahon has been
Buffalo
an
as
absolute
they try to
beast.
stay alive.
And of course,
and
the
I
Leafs
can't
with
help
a
but
big
think Kevin Diaz,
signing.
the ex,
Simon
talking about
Benoit
coming
signing that extension. We'll
looking
talk about
around
that
here with
a
the
little bit
fans.
later
This is
on as
probably the
well.
biggest contingent. We've done a lot of
So let's
games
drop some puck.
here
Let's
in
play
Buffalo, and
some
the
hockey
Toronto Maple Leaf
and
contingent
get it
is
going.
everywhere.
Leafs,
Can't imagine the
Sabres,
mischief that the Exeter
fourth
brothers
meeting
were
of the
back
season.
at the old odd. You could sneak away at the odd into the
Forrest,
nooks and
how's it going?
crannies. You
Welcome
can't
in.
do that here, but this will be a vibrant spot on a Saturday night.
Full invasion here downtown today. Blue and white everywhere. It begins with Austin Matthews, Tyler Bertuzzi, Max Domi out against that high-flying line of Tage Thompson, Alex Tuck, and the red-hot J.J. Peterka. Here's Bertuzzi sending it into the middle, and Jake McCabe onto the left side. Bertuzzi's got 11 in his last 15. Here's Matthews nearly coming up with a loose puck in front of the Buffalo net. The Force sitting on 59 goals. Puck came across, and Thompson snaps the pass ahead. And here comes Alex Tuck into the zone. Back to Peterka. Goals in 4 straight for him. Owen Power paired up with Rasmus Dahlin. It comes
Dan,
back
how's it
to
going?
Power. Allowed to walk in, and he wired that high. Here's Dahlin, who leads Buffalo in scoring. Dropping it off for Thompson. Dahlin knocked down. Peterka behind the net. A centering pass picked off by Domi. Nearly had his pocket pick. Now gets it back and is out for Toronto.
Here comes Domi. You got to play it down. Nice first shift. Buffalo wearing the black Buffalo head jersey tonight. I haven't seen this jersey for a little while.
Right down into a danger scoring area. Ended up putting the shot high and wide.
Samson off out to center for TJ Brody. Puck played back in behind the net, just under the reach of the good rookie Zach Benson. Yoki Haru at his own line. That hits McMahon, who will bring it in. Here comes McMahon.
Bobby McMahon, nice shot.
Big rebound, and Dylan Cousins away from Buffalo. Labushkin
Misconduct, it's so true. Here they come. Labushkin with a nice play, taking his man down.
Back it comes to Labushkin. Same six defenseman for the Leafs. As they deployed on Thursday, here's Nylander in, dropping it off and knocked away. Back comes Greenway for Buffalo as he swings it in.
We'll have to see how Sammy performs tonight.
With an emotional goal.
Dallas in the house. What's up, Emojin? Welcome in.
Washington. And centered.
Buffalo bring it right back into the Leafs zone. Toronto gonna steal, and it's Giordano plays it out to the red line. Sabres gonna turn this one right around.
They had trouble with it at the line.
Giordano standing up his man. Look out, it comes right into the slot with a shot. And Sammy is there off Jeff Skinner.
Robertson knocked down, but Holmberg takes off and he'll flick it deep. Leafs changing in behind him.
Holmberg battling all the way down the ice. He comes away with it.
Plays it for Simon Benoit, who just signed that 3-year extension this week. He'll play it for Connor Dewar. Back to Benoit, in front of the net.
Big tip, it's right there. David Kemp putting it on.
Not much on the shot by Kemp, but he works to get it back. Here's David Kemp swinging it to the line. Benoit shot blocked by Jost. In behind the net for Reeves.
Went around behind Kemp with it again. He's got Reeves down low. Reaper with that puck now. Back to the line. Here's Brody with a shot looking for a tip. McCabe going to keep it in temporarily. No, he keeps it in again. Coming back to the line. Brody with it. Just throws this into the corner. David Kemp with it. Nice cycle here by Toronto. Everyone getting a touch. Sabres now pick it up, and this fourth line is going to go up. Great shift by this fourth line of the Maple Leafs. All they got to do is hang on to that puck and eat up some time. They were able to do that successfully.
Winds through center, back into the Leaf zone. Puck played up the boards. Matthews trying to help out. And Brody tried to work it loose, and now
this coming free. Toronto gets it out, but the Sabres turning around, coming right back in.
Just past 4 minutes of the
nice block there by Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi trying to come up with this puck. And he does. He's going to feed this up to Matthews. Matthews and Domi. They're going. Drop to Domi. Domi feeding it across. That one is knocked away. Couldn't get that puck over. Sabres too close together, but here's a long shot off the backboards. Sammy had to be careful. This coming around, back to the right side of the ice. Tavares takes his man down. A little bit of a slew foot. Got away with one. Sabres catching the Leafs on a bit of a change, walking around Timmins. Here comes Quinn, and he's going to turn it over. Tavares sending this across ice. Brody right back. Here's Willie. Willie juking and jiving, gets around. Willie passing it over. Tavares in the high slot. He scores! John Tavares puts it in. A great shot from the high slot, and William Nylander carries that one through. What a spectacular play. Willie all the way. Rick, what's going on? Welcome in, my friend. What a great shot. Tavares off the post and in. Wow. Goes high stick side. Lehkonen just can't catch up to that one. Monica, welcome in.
Crease, but the quick
J
wrister in his
to
1100th
the T.
game, there's 451.
And that is the third consecutive game Buffalo's given up an opening goal inside the opening 5 minutes.
That was 3 minutes last night. It was 2.5 2 nights before that, and that's been their problem in the first period. It's been their worst period by far, and forces a young team to try to come back and find a way to get back into hockey games.
Offside at the line, Tavares with his 24th. William Nylander, Connor Timmins, the assists on the goal. So Nylander has passed Matt Sundin for most points in a single season by a Leaf Swedish player.
How about
That's a
that?
great honor
William
there, isn't it?
Nylander
It's
is
just
now
another
your
example of-
franchise
you
leader
had
in
to think
points
that
by a
Luukkonen,
Swedish
he
player,
sort of clutched in the
passing
middle. He thought
Matt
the play was going
Sundin.
maybe
That
to
is
the other
absolutely
side, the quick
incredible.
release, and
So when people talk
Tavares
about
laid
Nylander's
on that one for
contract
an
and
extra
not
second, put
deserving it,
back
when you look back at
towards
Matt
that
Sundin
left
and you look
post,
at
and
what
that was a
William
wonderful
Nylander has
shot
been
on
doing, I think
one that
he's worth
often a
every
goaltender's able to
minute,
keep the shooter in that
every minute,
position.
every dollar of that contract. John, what's going on? Welcome in.
Into Buffalo Ice.
Nylander, that was his
Nylander also
55th
takes the
assist
team
of the year,
lead
by the way.
in points, moving one ahead of Austin Matthews. Here's Holmberg. Lost it. Tyson Jones takes it away. Maybe a chance here. Who's looking good?
Jam play, Sammy with a great save.
In tight.
Oh boy, what a save that was through traffic there. He got the rebound and pounded it hard, and somehow Samsonov got that
Richard,
left
it's
pad
a nice little place. A lot of Toronto folk head over to Buffalo because it's only about 2 hours or so.
Olofsson, the lone
Get some
goal
shopping
for
in and go catch a great
Buffalo
hockey
in the
game.
last meeting. Nice stretch out stop there by Samsonov. Off a point shot from
Nice
Olofsson
turning
again.
around. He's going to pump this one out. So Nylander, 40 goals, 54 assists for 94 points.
Byram's not sure why.
Actually, that'll be
Well,
his
the last time we
55th,
saw
so he'll
Elias
have
Samsonov in
95
a game,
points
he
on the
was
year,
flat
5
out
points
after
away from
making an
100.
acrobatic save.
Matthews
Here's an
is right there as well. Matthews, 59 goals, 35 assists. So they are putting up some big-time numbers as they're going to commercial break. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on a Saturday night. We appreciate you. As you are coming in, do us a favor, hit that like button, hit those thumbs up. And to all of those that are celebrating Easter, whether you're having Easter dinner tonight or you're celebrating tomorrow, we wish you a very happy Easter and good luck on those egg hunts. The 3 Sabres fans will be mad. That's true. You know, it is mostly Toronto fans there. The Go Leafs Go chant was breaking out pretty darn loud. That's really funny. The three Sabres fans. Although it's kind of like everywhere Toronto goes. They do have a big following. Greatest Leaf fan, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, one and all. That was me and my family. Did even better. The Leafs won. Can't recall score. You know, I went to Buffalo one time only, to see a game, and my parents were lucky enough. They won tickets. I forget what it was from, but they won tickets, and we drove down, and I was so sick. I had a terrible sore throat all the way down. I could barely eat anything. I was on like a liquid diet, and we had tickets right behind the bench. I think it was like second row behind the Sabres bench. And we're talking like the Pat LaFontaine and Alex McGillney years in the old auditorium. And it was awesome. We went down. We had a blast. It's always fun going to catch a game in Buffalo. Drive down for the day, do a little shopping, catch a game, maybe head back to Niagara Falls for a nice overnight, and then home in the morning. Lots of fun, a little short getaway.
Any of the good here early.
All right, back from commercial break.
12-point in this, an 8-game stretch for him. It's just over 6 minutes old, the 8th game of this current swing for Tavares.
We got is this a penalty coming up?
Got a penalty upcoming.
Going to be Dewar with a hold on his battle, trying to get to
Sundin
that loose
scored
puck
twice.
on the forecheck
Nice.
in the corner.
Penalty 24, 2 minutes holding.
The thing I liked about Sundin back in the day is he was effortless, right? His strides
He
were
just
so
got
big, it
hanging
looked like he
around.
was
His
hardly working.
instinct there
But
was
boy,
to
oh
grab
boy,
around,
can he
but
skate.
He got himself into a bad position right off the bat where you're draped over a guy's back. Might not have been much, but
So
it gives
Sabres
the
on the
opportunity for
power
the
play. They are
official to call
27th in the league. Toronto is 25th on the penalty kill.
Very
So let's
good
see
on
who's going to
Thursday, but
improve
Connor
their
Dewar was
stats here
drawing
today.
Most of the praise from Sheldon Keefe this morning about the penalty
Leafs going to
kill.
win it to Brody, and Brody
He's
gets that
unavailable
out and down
on
the
this
ice.
Well, you think
There
of
we go.
Marner and
That's how you
Jarnkrok,
start a
such
kill.
Important penalty killers for the forward.
Cats,
so
what's going
the
on?
addition
Welcome
of
in.
Dewar has been a welcome one, and it takes a
Does
little
Springer
while to
have
learn
2 home runs
the
already for the
techniques
Jays?
that the Leafs
Pretty
try
sweet.
to employ in their penalty
Buffalo
kill.
bringing it over the
Sabres
line,
open their
setting
last
it up.
12, 2 for
Coming
10
around
in the
behind the net.
season
It's out in
series.
front.
Here's Thompson whipping
Thompson
it
going high,
wide
and
of
he
the net.
just
Gotta look
misses.
at it. Ricochets back to center.
Yeah,
there.
John, he was there for a long time.
Alex Tuck had 4 assists in the 9-3 game.
Oh, Richard,
Had a
that
pair
is
of goals
awesome.
In the first meeting. Buffalo won the first 2. Leafs in
Back to the
overtime.
line. One-timer
In the
for the
last meeting,
face-off dot. Nice
Thompson
save.
drives it right on.
Two of my
Tuck.
hockey buds on
There's
Buffalo
Greenway across.
have set.
Rasmus
Oh,
Dahlin
yes.
holds
Rick,
on
Sakic
top.
was in a
Greenway
different
fumbled
level.
it.
Those Sakic-Forsberg years were incredible.
Thompson sizes it up. Back to Dahlin in the middle. And now to J.J. Peterka, tied with Thompson for the team lead in goals with 26.
Putting it up. 1 minute
Thompson
gone,
takes
1
a
minute
long
remaining.
look. Good stick there by Holmberg. It comes to the near side, and
Sabres still with it.
Dahlin throws it at the net, and that bounces wide. 45 seconds left in the Dewar penalty. And it's Peterka fanning on a one-timer. And
Brody hammers that around the boards and gets it
down
out.
by T.J. Brody.
30 seconds left to go in the Toronto penalty.
One-timer from Thompson, but he was way out to the outside. And Chris, it was such a long pass that an easy time for Samsonov to get across and get square to it.
Back in they come, power down low. Twisting there is Bo Byram.
Back to the line, coming out in
across it
front.
comes.
Sabres still with it. Cycling it around. A bad pass, and that's going to come out.
And there's
10 seconds remaining in the Sabres
in the
power
Dewar
play.
penalty. One shot on goal for Buffalo.
And this should do
For
it.
an equalizer. Here comes the former Avalanche defenseman Bowen Byram. And now Skinner to follow. Back on the ice.
That's
is
it. They
Dewar.
kill it off.
Giordano
One
up
shot.
with the puck behind
Giordano
the
with
net.
it. He's
He
trying to
gets
hang
in.
on
Skinner
to it.
trying to get it
Sabres
back.
get it outside of the net.
And it's knocked away.
And
by
there's Dewar. He's going to
I
flip
think
this
Dewar's
up,
going
and
right.
Sabres are
Back to
yelling
the
that it
box,
went straight
unless
out.
That deflected off a stick.
I think that was direct. A good conversation between
Dewar
all
could be
four
going right
officials
back to
now,
the
but
box here
you just
for
look
delay
at the
of
body
game.
language of Dewar as he came back to the front of the net, coming out of the box under a little
Oh,
bit
Richard,
of
that's
pressure, and
awesome.
He just flipped this one
Connections
up and out
mean everything.
right there.
So let's see, was this clear? Oh yeah,
Quick
this
discussion was,
is
okay,
a
did it hit the
clear
stick
pick.
of
Dewar
Samsonov?
should be
No
going right
question.
back to the
Look
box.
At the Sabres. You know, this is something. If you're looking, Chris,
And he
towards the
is.
playoffs for Sheldon Keefe,
Back-to-back
this has gotta
penalties
be-
to
if it's
Connor
not number
Dewar.
one, I don't know
Coach
what
isn't
would be
gonna
in
like
front of
that.
it, because that's something you definitely have to take care of going into the postseason.
That bottom
Puck
line
over
was
the
important,
glass.
though,
Can't
without
take
Bates.
those penalties.
For sure. I mean, that's
So
such
Toronto
an
kills
integral
off
part of
2.
both
They
those.
now face
Marner's such a disher on
another
the power
2.
play. He's a first unit penalty kill guy, and people have had to fill in, but you got to fix that if you get to the postseason.
Peterka held the zone and right back to work. The A power play unit for the Sabres. And up with the puck, Brody trying to get it to the line and able to sneak it past Dahlin and out.
That's 0 for 14 now, actually, for this Buffalo power play. So they've had a hard time getting their little game on track in the special teams department as well. 27th in the National Hockey League coming in, but on a bad stretch.
Sabres moving this one around.
Matthews, I don't think so.
Here they come. 30 seconds gone.
Out there now.
Matthews
His
on the
number
penalty
60
kill.
comes
I like
short-handed.
seeing Matthews on the
It'd be an
penalty kill.
interesting
By the way, thank you so much for hitting those
twist, wouldn't it?
subscribes.
After it against Thompson there and knocked off his
Side of the
stick.
net,
It went to
Toronto's going to
Peterka,
steal.
but
It's Lyubushkin with a
Lyubushkin
nice
able to
play.
reel it
Going to get
back
this to the
into
line.
Leafs.
It's
Can't
held
clear.
in.
It'll come to Tuck. His shot
Dahlin
broken up
keeping
by
it in. A
Lyubushkin.
shot breaks
And away goes
Lyubushkin's stick.
McMahon.
Here comes Bobby McMahon. He's charging. He's got one man back to beat. Goes around Dahlin, and Dahlin just gets a piece. Knocking it off Bobby Mack's stick.
For the Sabres.
Buffalo turning around, bringing this right back up. It's Greenway. Steps in over the line. Greenway putting it back to the line.
Now power onto the right side for Quinn. Down low, missed Greenway with that. And an outlet by Brody. And flipped
Bobby
the
Mack
backhand
again
out, and
clears
now
this one
Holmberg
out.
After it. After the clear
30 seconds to go in the penalty
under a half minute
to
remaining,
Dewar.
the second Buffalo power play. In comes Power. Around it goes. Kept in at the line by Byram. Quinn Checked on the play there by McCabe.
Great play by
Skinner,
McCabe. Out in front, Samsonov, what a save. Rebound is out there in the slot. A shot, and that one is blocked. Great reflexes there by Samsonov. That was huge. And the Leafs going to clear this one down as the penalty expires. Excellent. 4 minutes of penalties killed off by the Maple Leafs. Byram bringing this one in. Down the corner, Timmins tipping it over to Benoit. Tavares with it. Who's your goal scorer? And here comes Willie. Willie dropping this one off. Here's a long shot. Right on there by Timmins. Willie couldn't get the rebound.
The Sabres able to work it to center.
Buffalo coming right back.
With Olsen, Jurgensen's.
Sending this around in the corner. Timmins is there. Sending it right back.
Spent some time.
Olsen, he's in there. Nye's trying to help out. Tavares waiting for the puck, and Nye's going to play it around the net. Timmins and Nylander playing some catch.
The familiar territory he's in tonight, a little bit later in the show. 8:20 to go here in the opening period. Off the stick of Domi. Byram with a shoulder check. Matthews gets a piece of Byram. Comes across for Labushkin.
He really does, Richard. He has upped his game a lot since coming back.
Comes loose for Peterka, and
here come the Sabres, 2-on-2. Putting it in the corner, Brody's going to sweep it over. Labushkin with it, plays it up down the right side. Bertuzzi can't handle it. Labush has to back it up. Here's Brody with it now. Very low shooting period compared to what we've seen from the Leafs over the last couple of games. Part of that is the 4 minutes and penalties.
Thompson near the end of a shift, hands it off. Here comes Zach Benson, crisscrossing with Peterka.
Shot off the post. Sabres ringing the iron there big time. Loud and clear. Another shot. This one's going to go high. And I think it caught Samsonov's shoulders. He's going to deflect that at a play. Holy moly.
First one, a good one by McMahon going through. There's the good stick by Dali.
Unbelievable, as they're going to go to a commercial break with 7:21, I think, is the official time left here in the first period. And what a first period this has been. John Tavares cracking the scoring open with his 24th of the year. And then Toronto killing off 4 minutes in penalties. Heard the ping from here. That was a loud one. Sammy is looking in fine form. He's only faced 7 shots, but I got to tell you, a couple of those shots have been real difficult ones. He's had to be acrobatic early in this period, and he's been putting it together. Gator, what's going on? Welcome in. Termigator in the house. But boy, oh boy, I'm excited. If the Leafs can play like this at their worst, right? We've seen how they can play at the best when everybody's skating, when they're passing, when they're shooting. 25 shots in the first period the other day, and then they followed it up with, I think, a 22-shot performance in the first. So we know what they can do at their best. But when they're not playing well, if they can still play at this level, I think we're going to be okay. Because they're still moving the puck well. They're leading in the faceoffs. Yes, they don't have a lot of shots. But again, we've played, 12 and a half minutes? 4 of those minutes have been shorthanded. So I don't worry about the shots right now. They're winning faceoffs. They're hitting. They're moving the puck. They're doing good things. So this is really well. And Sammy's playing well. Sammy has made some unbelievable stops. So this Maple Leaf team kind of firing on the right cylinders right now. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Let's see what's going to happen the next 7.5.
Well, how's this for the recovery? Last Saturday was only 8 days ago. Joseph
they can win well. Can they start to win ugly? Richard, the $1 million question. Can they win
maybe
ugly?
Even long term, but here he is. And man, this has been a sharp start to this one.
Scramble draw. Sabres going to come away with it.
Off the draw, Skinner will
back to the line, deflected a couple of times.
Down easily.
And Sammy's going to grab that like a center fielder.
The following is a public
that was
sporting
a very, very nice glove save coming through.
Chris, you mentioned game 999.
Again, thank you so much to everybody who's hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Welcome to our channel.
Buffalo on their way to their 13th straight without a playoff game. That's got to hurt. I mean, the longevity.
Alvino, what's going on? Welcome in.
The NHL for that many games never had a taste of a playoff game. That's so disappointing, but what a great career it's been for 53.
Toronto area kid who always plays well against the Maple Leafs. 8 goals in his last.
Yeah, John, if they can put it all together.
And how about last year? You know,
they can
like,
play well.
He was maybe
fourth line back out here for the Maple Leafs. Keeps showing a lot of confidence as of late. Fourth line. End game, welcome in. Bobbling it around. Toronto's going to play this one back.
Coupled up well when he's played.
Long pass up to Reeves. Reeves going to send this one in. Brett, welcome in. Good to see you.
It's not a kid anymore, but it seems like we've been talking about him.
Ghost and Sim gets a chocolate bunny for each day. That's awesome. Does he have to eat them in between intermissions? He might get slower as the period goes on.
And the Leafs are out with speed.
Here comes Reeves again, going to dump this one in. Holmberg on, he's going to go down low, trying to pick it up. Coming in front, little crisscross there with knives. Now this third line is back on here. By the way, congratulations to Brody. It's his 900th career game tonight. So congratulations, TJ Brody, on 900 games.
The Sabres, and it's played by Knives, back down into Buffalo territory.
I guess for Brody, you just got to shut out the noise.
Alvino, that is such a good point. It's a mental game.
You get some
Absolutely.
You sit, you're a healthy scratch for a couple, and that's something you're not accustomed to as a veteran player. And he's just got back to work. And as you mentioned, on that left side, looks solid.
Tavares coming it down. Right out in front for Bobby McMahon. Shot right on and Lehkonen with an amazing save. Bobby Mack ripping it. Wow.
Boy, what a feed,
We
wasn't
also
it?
named
From
Wall,
behind the net, it
Sammy,
looked like Nylander was going to
Panthers,
come
and you
out
know
the
who's
other
starting to
side.
play.
Instead,
Yeah, Rick,
good
that's a
read
very
by
good
Lehkonen.
point.
He's
We
down
play them
and he
each a
didn't
couple of
turn his head,
times.
so he was able to be square to that shot by McMahon.
Play them each a couple of times. Talking about the Panthers, I will actually be at the game Monday night. So Monday night, we will be at the Leaf Panthers game. Andrew, how's it going? Welcome in. So we will look to do something. Depends on what time we actually get into our seats and have a bite to eat. But we'll either do our regular kind of warm-up pregame show live, or we'll go live from the intermission and break down the game. But we will be live at some point. Just depends on exactly what's going on. But yeah, we will be at the Panther Leaf game Monday, April 1st. And it's April Fool's Day, so hopefully they'll give away a bunch of stuff and we'll win something. But I'm looking forward to it. Don't forget the Gardner's a mess. Oh yeah, Gardner's a mess. We're gonna go the other way, take the DVP, which is also the slow boat. So it's going to take us a while one way or the other, but yeah, we're going to avoid that stretch of the Gardner that they have under construction. Taking the 427 to the Gardner was actually pretty quick when we went down to the Marlies game, but now that they've closed a couple of lanes for construction, it's not the good way to go. If you're just joining us, welcome in. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb B12 Experience. We're happy to have you. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you do smash that thumbs up button. Hit that like button as you come in. We appreciate it. DVP versus the Gardner. I quit. There you go. Cats. Yes, I got a haircut. Do you think I look like Bieber? I don't think I look like Bieber. But it's a little short, but that's okay. William, how's it going? Welcome in. All right, they're coming back from commercial break.
Still looking for that first taste of the postseason.
Let's go, Leafs.
Great skater.
Here's Timmins going to put this in. Matthews with a backhand right on. Nice save.
Turn the side on the right pad of Luukkonen.
Bertuzzi taken down behind the net.
Bumps along with
Matthews
Peterka.
trying to get in there.
Byron
Domi
out
steals it
west.
away. Gave it over to
That was
Matthews.
picked off
Matthews
by
missed it.
Matthews. Kept in at the line by
Sure,
Brody
your
on the
fan better
right
not
side
muddy up
right
the
now
vibe.
with Timmins. As the puck is brought into the Leaf zone.
That's right.
Thompson trying to shift gears there on Domi, who stayed
Matthews
with him,
coming
and
back with a
Matthews
nice
comes
steal.
back to take over.
Yeah, it was a mismatch there. You had the size differential between Domi
I help
and
the
Thompson,
vibe
but
for
a
the
great job
boys.
of Matthews reading that. Thompson's got his head looking one way. Matthews comes from underneath.
Thank
and
you,
strips
Cats.
him, takes away the
Appreciate it.
pressure.
And knocked it off the stick of Thompson once again as Buffalo regroups in their own zone. And here's
Who's
Byram.
playing for Leafs? Oh, in the
Got off to a
playoffs.
terrific
William,
start
that is the million-dollar question
offensively
you're
when
trying
he
to figure out.
joined the Sabres in that
Right now, I think the odds-on
Eyebrow
favorite
raising
is Samsonov.
that
Sabres
Casey
bringing this one
Middlestat
across
to
end to
Colorado.
end.
That's a
Going
good
down low,
old-fashioned
McCabe in
big
there.
trade, wasn't it?
He has
There's
it
a
taken
center
away out in
pass,
front.
right
Sammy with a
missed
nice
the target,
save. Got
but
enough of it to
ends up
deflect
out
it
of
up
play.
and out of play.
Well,
Sammy.
this game is all about
continuing
matchups,
to
and
look
typically
strong.
You go center on center. Here's the first shift of the game.
I got to
And if
tell
you're
you,
Tage
Matthews is
Thompson and
skating
know
with a
you're gonna play
purpose.
against
He
Matthews,
wants
just don't
this
give him
goal
anything
so
in the
badly.
defensive zone. Well, here's turnabout.
He is
as
really
Domi
digging
does a
in.
nice job of just keeping him the outside. There's a double team, and bang, it's back the other way. And you know, as you learn to become
4:17 to
now
go
in
here
his
in this
8th
first
season,
period.
Thompson,
Now I'd
half
like
of
to see the
that,
Leafs
and,
taking
you know,
some
you
more
learn to play
shots.
those big matchups. That's what's so
Andrew, my day
incredible
was
about the
great, thank you.
players
I hope
offensively.
your day
They
was
also
well.
have to play at the other end against the top players offensively.
Reeves
against
getting
your
this out.
opponent.
We
Matthews
actually
now
got a
with
chance to finally go and see
75
Ghostbusters
takeaways.
today.
Four
So
off the league lead,
I was very
L5.
excited to
Matt
do that.
Barzal.
And that was a classic one, wasn't it? Sneak
Here
up
comes
from behind
Toronto.
with
Ryan
quick
Reeves
active
trying to
stick,
pick this
and
one up.
He does it as well as anyone in the league.
Reeves got it deep. There is Dahlin, and poaching in behind was
Here they
Skinner
come.
takes the pass. Tried to
Buffalo
center it.
coming in.
Reeves
Sammy
gets
has
back
to look sharp.
with a good defensive play.
Where did he come from? I didn't even see Skinner behind there. That was a good hang time that almost worked.
Now Dewar trying to come up with a puck on the forecheck. Quinn will flip it away. Dahlin across, and now Mississauga's Owen Power missed the pass to Dahlin. Now played ahead, and Peyton Krebs has got it. He'll drop it off. and
Here comes
over the
Buffalo
line
again.
comes Buffalo.
Sabres
That's a
walking in
hit
over the
there by
line.
Robertson up against Girgensons. And now Robertson sends it to the far side.
3
for
minutes. We got 3 minutes to go.
up off Holmberg, and it's going to roll down.
I
to
sure will,
Lukinen.
Prep. Absolutely.
How about that pairing? The two number ones, Dahlin.
Yeah.
and
Misconduct. I agree with
23.
you.
Still, Dahlin doesn't turn 24 until mid-April, and
Here
man,
comes
just
Benoit.
incredible
He's going to
that-
play this one up.
that
It's deflected in. Whoa. And there goes the feed. Yikes. Well, let me mute that because that was a nasty noise. There we go. They're bringing it back.
Time tonight.
Yeah,
So we
for
got a
Johnny
penalty
Granato,
coming up.
You know, you've had a team that's been giving up goals in the first period. You stopped it at one. Looked like you might end up with a pretty good response
So,
after giving up the first
CBC's
goal.
feed
and
just
that's a penalty you
exploded.
just can't take.
But they're
You're
back,
in
and we
zone
missed a
defending.
Buffalo penalty. So the Sabres in the box. Toronto with a late
Puck's gone
interference
by, and he gets
call.
the stick up, and the interference is the call.
Well, let's see what
Leafs
Toronto
only
can
had
do on
one
their
power
power play. It
play
has
against
not been good.
Washington.
They've fallen back to 6.
And
They
John
were
Tavares won
first.
the draw. By the way, he's 2-0. His first
Here's
face-off
Nylander
win
cycling
was
around
the
with it.
700th of the season for Tavares. And now Matthews. Connor Timmins quarterbacking the power play up
Foundation
top.
issue.
Nylander spins away from Yogi Haru
No harm, no
and
foul.
turns back again.
Oh, Road Warriors!
Takes a look
Congratulations!
for Tavares. Trying to
Yeah.
get it to Matthews. And Jordan Greenway starts back. And
Awesome
fired
news,
down
bud.
into the Leaf zone.
You know, Tavares just hurried that for a split second. I'm sure he took
Let's
a
get
quick
some
peek. Matthews was all
confetti
alone
or
with a good lane to the
celebratory
net and
emojis
wasn't
in
quite
that
able
chat
to get
for
it
our
past
good
the back
friend
of the
Road
net.
Warrior.
They'll scrum along the boards. Bertuzzi
Bertuzzi down low. Toronto having a tough time getting set up right now. Keeping
Keeping
it in. Great play. Matthews feeding it across. Back to Willie. Willie wasn't expecting it. Willie still with it. No pass to Matthews. Back to Willie. He's looking for Matthews. Gets it to him. He shoots. Great save. And they get it out. Luukkonen with a huge save. The crowd cheering.
Just threw his body
Lou.
across. I don't think he even got his glove on it, but got as much of his body as he
Toronto
could.
trying
as
to
he
cut in right
threw
now. They're
himself
struggling.
to
They
that
cannot pick up this puck.
back the other
Buffalo
way comes
bring it in with a
Tuck,
shorthanded
short-handed.
opportunity right on.
Samsonov
Sammy
got
makes
that.
the save and has to
And
hang
has to
on
hold
to it.
on.
Hey, I guarantee you, Luukkonen knows how many goals that
Wow.
Austin Matthews has. So goaltender doesn't want to be a part of history on number 60 again. Look at, yeah, he just got that one. Looked like off the head. He almost slid right past the post there as Matthews tried to get it away as quickly as he could, and Luukkonen just made sure he got as much of his body across there to make the save.
That was a great stop off Matthews. Matthews coming super close.
Matthews came into the game with 19
There it is.
shots
Preps
in
popping
his
some corks.
previous two.
Celebrating
Even
for
had a
Road
7th
Warrior.
spot prior to that.
Great
26
news.
and 3. Like that's a month.
Here comes,
Charlie
oh, Domi
Winters
turns it
handles
over.
Zach Benson
Look out, Buffalo
stealing
coming
the
right back
puck.
up, and it's
Getting back
Bobby
was
McMahon
and
tying up Zach
I thought
Benson.
this was interesting
But Benson
the other
able
day.
to flip
18-year-old
this on
killing
net.
penalties for Buffalo.
And again,
Zach
Toronto's
Benson.
power play
Yeah, you know,
woes
Benson's been one that
continuing
his
right now.
Responsibility has grown. He just does a good job of being in the right place, but a nice cutoff there by McMahon. He wasn't able to get all of that puck, but you know, you get a chance to stick with a team like Benson has. He's been able to find a way to stay in the lineup night after night, and most importantly,
We
Chris,
got
gain
1:13 to go
some
here
trust
in
of
the
your coach.
first.
And as you mentioned, killing penalties is one of those moments that obviously trusts you quite a bit. So
15 seconds to go in the
late
power
stages
play.
of this first Leaf power play, and down to the 5 minute of this opening period. DJ Brody in deep for
This
Domi,
one gonna
around
be
for
knocked
McMahon,
over.
who kicks it back behind
Buffalo
the net,
sending it
putting the
around.
line not out.
2
Here's
seconds.
Brody.
One power play has
Domi
expired. Toronto
center it,
trying to come out in front.
ricochets
Back to the
McCabe,
line,
fan
and
on that.
McCabe
Now
fan
he's
on the
gotta
pass.
scramble
3
back,
on 2 Buffalo.
Here's Tuck over the line.
Sabres dropping it
Along
down,
with
coming
Benson
in.
the
Nice
middle.
little play here
That'll be
to
broken
break it up by Bobby
who's
McMahon.
made a
Bobby
couple of
McMahon
defensive
looking
plays.
solid at both sides of the
While
ice.
Leafs were on the power play,
30
which
seconds to
is
go.
now over.
Toronto dumping it in. Sabres with this puck.
Byram sets it up, and Darlene leads the league in even strength time on ice. Connor Dewar off the boards. Benoit trying to clear it. Up off the back of Olofsson to center. Kemp battling for it. And a hand pass.
A hand pass. 7
Holtz play with
seconds left to go.
6.9 remaining. For news you can trust, delivered when you want and
Nice
where you
playing
want.
both
Download the
ends of
free
the
CBC
ice
News
by
app
Bobby
now.
McMahon. I really
I don't
like
know
how
if
much
you
he's
heard
digging
that
in.
one segment there.
He's
mic'd
looking
up in
real
one of the
solid in this hockey
Buffalo
game.
games, and it was Bowen Byram's like
They
first,
do
second,
misconduct
third game, something
far
like that. And he
too
was on the
often.
bench saying,
They gotta
that guy never gets
stop with
tired.
that.
Darlene, he
They
can
gotta
just play
cut that out.
forever. And Tage Thompson was saying when they do their fitness tests at training camp and the skating, he goes, he just seems like he can go forever. And you know, as a teammate, when you respect the fact that the guy's got iron lungs, no question why he plays so much 5-on-5 for Donnie Granato.
Well, the first period
And there goes
in
the horn.
books.
First period
Buffalo shooting
in
Toronto
the
10-8,
Bucs.
but the captain in game 1100 has the only goal so far. Here's Kyle.
Yeah, Chris, good energy in the building so far tonight. Coming up in the first intermission.
All right, let's go to our intermission. And Beverly, thank you so much. That's right, Patreon is now available. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. Let's switch over to the intermission. All right, we got the Zambonis going. We got the stats up. Again, our Patreon is now available, something we just started recently. We're going to start posting behind the scenes of our setup, of what goes on, some other adventures, things we're not going to post on YouTube. So check out our Patreon and help build up that community. One of the benefits of Patreon, not only do you get a lot more content that's not going to be on YouTube, is your contributions actually are a lot more, because on YouTube takes a portion of the contribution, or on Patreon, it all comes to the channel. So thank you so much for supporting our Patreon. We really appreciate it. And let's talk some hockey. Buffalo Sabres 10 shots, 8 for Toronto. I thought they had 9. I guess they took one away. But look, 18 hits for the Maple Leafs. That is huge. Brett, what's going on? That's right, Sam Boney time. We got our very own Sam Boney here. It's going to be coming soon on some merch. But 18 hits, that's good hitting for the first period. Toronto does lead the way, 9-5 in the faceoffs. No power play goals as of yet. 2 giveaways for Toronto, none for Buffalo. And those 2 giveaways came in the last 8 minutes or so. So I'm okay with that. 4 takeaways for Toronto, 2 for Buffalo. And block shots, 5-2. So all in all, they're playing a decent game. Your goal scorer, John Tavares, is 24th of the year from Nylander and Connor Timmins. All right, real quick, let's go around the league, because there was a lot of games taking place here tonight and today. 4-4, Preds and Avalanche. That's in the second period, just about done there. Rangers and Coyotes tied at 3s, end of the second. Wow, Coyotes showing some fight. Hurricanes and Canadiens tied at 0s, end of the first. Jets and Sens tied at 0s, end of the first. Blackhawks with a 2-0 lead over the Flyers. Flyers have been sliding lately. They have not been performing very, very well. So we'll see if the Flyers can come back. Blue Jackets 1-0 over the Penguins, end of the first period. Lightning are up over the Islanders 2-1, end of the first. Ryan, who do you cheer for in that, Lightning or Islanders? They're both your team. Bruins 1-0 over the Capitals, and games finished earlier today. The Oilers laying the smackdown on the Ducks 6-1. The Golden Knights 2-1 over the Wild in overtime. The Florida Panthers picking up a win in a shootout 3-2 over the Detroit Red Wings. Jalen, welcome in. As a Leafs fan from West New York, I can't help but root for both sides when they play the Sabres. Hey, that's okay. I have the same problem when they play the Panthers. I like the Panthers. I like the Leafs. I cheer for both. That's okay. Let's see here. Lori, welcome. All right. Before I get it, well, you know what? Let's just do it now. Standings. With all these wins and losses and changing, there's a lot of positioning taking place. So far right now, the Boston Bruins have clinched a playoff spot. The Florida Panthers have clinched a playoff spot. But right now, depending on what happens after the Boston game, Florida and Boston are tied at 99 points with the Panthers win. If Boston can win, they can jump ahead, but those two are going to battle it out. Toronto is just sitting ahead of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa's at 87 points. Toronto's at 91. So Toronto, if they remain in this third spot in the Atlantic, they will play either Boston or Florida. We won't know until a little later on. If Tampa Bay can muster enough to overtake Toronto and Toronto drops into a wild card, depending on what happens, they could either end up playing the Rangers or, again, Boston or Florida, depending on how the shift happens. The Rangers did clinch a playoff spot. Carolina clinched a playoff spot. Flyers are sliding down. The Washington Capitals now up to 81 points. So the Caps looking to overtake the Flyers. Detroit is sitting just outside with 80 points. So they're right there. The Islanders have a long way to go. They're at 77 points, but still not set in the East with, 8 and 10 games left to go. It's going to get real interesting down this stretch. Lucas, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's see. On the West, Dallas has clinched a spot. They have 101 points. The Avs and Winnipeg still hanging on. Avs 98 points, Winnipeg 94. Vancouver with 98 points. Edmonton with 94 points. Vegas with 90 points. Vegas hanging on to that third spot. The Los Angeles Kings have dropped down. The Kings were sitting in that third spot. They now drop all the way to the second wild card as the Nashville Predators are right in there at 90 points as well. It's going to be tough for St. Louis to knock out the LA Kings because they're about 5 points back. Anything is possible. Patrick, how's it going? Welcome in. So it's going to be real interesting, both the East and the West. A lot can change over the next 10 games. So I have a feeling we're going to be riding this one to the stretch, which is going to be a whole lot of fun. Now, before we get into an update on some of the stats, as we mentioned earlier, we finally got a chance to go out and catch Ghostbusters. Oh, listen, Matthews is like, what? The playoffs are so close? We had a chance to go out and see Ghostbusters today, and I will give you my review with no spoilers. And again, if you've seen it, no spoilers in the chat. I didn't mind it. All I'll say is at times, it was a little bit slow at times, but I enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. The comedy was good. The action was good. I enjoyed the movie. I do recommend seeing it if you can get a chance. It was just a fun movie. If you saw Ghostbusters Afterlife, where they introduced some of the new cast members, they all return and it was very, very cool. So there's my review on Ghostbusters. Fun movie, definitely worth watching at some point. All right, great league. Vast majority of teams are highly competitive anyway. Yeah, Craig, it's so true, and it makes it real exciting. When they battle down the stretch, there's so much can happen. I'm not saying one way or another, Rick. I'm not saying one way or another. But, well, I guess I could say that because I'm pretty sure the trailer kind of gives that one away. But, nah, I'm not going to say it. Have you tried Ghostbusters? I have not tried, and I've heard it wasn't great. Did you play it? If you played it, let me know. I'm still getting over my terrible purchase of Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. What an atrocious game that I wasted my money on. So I'm still getting over that. If you haven't played, or you were thinking about getting Suicide Squad versus Justice League, don't. It's terrible. You know, Craig, the humor was good. The comedy was good. The comedy was enjoyable. So it was a fun movie. I'm hoping that the Bruins will not win tonight. You and me both, Lucas. You and me both. If you missed it the other day when Boston played the Florida Panthers, Marchand gets in a little cross-checking fight with Niko Mikkola. Niko Mikkola is a real tall defenseman he's not a fighter, and he drops the gloves and takes a sucker punch at Mikkola. Mikkola wraps him up and tackles him down to the ice. Niko Mikkola is now my favorite defender. Got Marchand to drop the gloves, took the sucker punch, and then grabbed him and took him down. If you missed it, we do have it as a short. It is age restricted, so as long as your YouTube channel says that you're over the age of 18, you can watch that short. Check it out. It was certainly nice to see. All right, we're waiting for them to announce the hometown hockey hero, whatever they call it. Who's going to win? Which town is going to win the hockey arena renovation? So when they do that, we're gonna bring that one in because that's a very important thing they do. So we're waiting for that one. Right now, we have a new points leader in the National Hockey League going into tonight. Connor McDavid with 125 points. 125 points for McDavid. Kucherov right behind him at 124. McKinnon is right there as well, 123. Then it drops off. Panarin at 103. Pasternak at 101. Draisaitl at 98. Rantanen at 97. You got to believe those two will crack 100. Matthews and Nylander going into tonight's game are at 94. With Willie's pointies at 95. Matthews still at 94. So chances are both of those guys will crack 100 points as well. On the goal scoring front, Matthews at 59 goals, still trying to get number 60. I'm the only Leaf fan that loves Marchand. Katz, probably. I think you're safe on that one. Zach Hyman, 52 goals now. Sam Reinhart, 51. Those are your goal leaders. And yes, my thoughts. So the Simon Benoit contract, Benoit signing 3 years at 1.35. This is a phenomenal signing by Brad Treliving. I am such a Benoit fan. First of all, he moves the puck well. He doesn't make a ton of mistakes in his own end. He makes some, but so do they all. He's a big-time hitter. He can throw the body away. He's a battler. I love this deal so much. A 3-year extension, 1.35. The price, I think, is right for him. It is just a great deal. And we're going to have a nice core, right? When you get together for next year. Whoops. Hey, I just want to make sure they weren't doing the draw yet, because we will want to switch over to that. But yeah, so our defensive core with that signing. Oh, hang on. Are they doing this now? The Hockeyville draw? Yeah, let's bring this up.
2024, and without further ado, there they are. We'll turn it over to the commissioner of the National
Here we
Hockey
go.
League, Mr.
Top
Gary
four
Bettman,
finalists for
to reveal
Hockeyville.
the winner.
Edinburgh, BC, Cochrane, Alberta, Wool Sealy, Saskatchewan, and
Ron.
Elliott Lake.
On behalf of the National Hockey
gonna win?
League and the National Hockey League Players Association and our partners at Kraft Heinz, I would like to congratulate all of the communities that participated in Kraft Hockeyville 2024. Over the years, Kraft Hockeyville has awarded $4.8 million to 97 communities across the country. On top of that, it has played an important role in making the game more inclusive and accessible along the way. The program has once again fueled the passion and pride of communities from coast to coast to coast who have been collectively rallying towards this exhilarating finale. Congratulations to the top 4 communities: Cochrane, Alberta, Enderby, British Columbia, Elliott Lake, Ontario, and Wolseley, Saskatchewan.
That's for
Following
sure,
the
Rick.
conclusion
And I'm
of
pretty
the
sure it's not
Canada-wide
live. I
vote,
think you
it
pre-recorded
is
it.
my pleasure to announce this year's Kraft Hockeyville champion for 2024. Congratulations to Elliott Lake, Ontario.
Yeah, Elliott Lake, Ontario. Congratulations. We had a member of the Elliott Lake community with us here in the chat. Congratulations, Elliott Lake. They are going wild.
Congratulations to Elliott Lake, Ontario, winners of Kraft Hockeyville 2024. Amanda McKay, president of the Minor Hockey Association here in Elliott Lake. Walk me through some of the emotions you're feeling after that announcement.
I feel so grateful for this community and everybody across Ontario that voted for us across the country. This has been amazing.
We talked about emotions all day, obviously getting emotional right now. Talk a little bit about how prideful you feel right now in this community and the community of North Ontario in general.
I'm so proud to have grown up here in Elliott Lake. We really rally around each other when we're in need, and this has been amazing.
Listen, I won't hold you anymore. Go back there and celebrate with your town folk. Elliott Lake, winners of Craftville 2024, Kraft Hockeyville. We'll send it.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome to see the faces. For those that don't know about the Hockeyville, they're going to get a preseason game up there again. That's right, Rick. Same wavelength. Not only are they going to get the arena renovations that they desperately needed, they're going to get an NHL preseason game up there. This is so huge for this community, for all the communities that go into these and that have won it. This is a huge, huge, huge thing. Elliott Lake needs a break. There you go, Ian. That's right. I mean, this is so massive, so massive. Keeping an arena in playing form is not cheap, and a lot of these arenas are old. And when things go, and it takes a lot of money. So congratulations, Elliott Lake, Ontario. That is absolutely massive. And anybody in the chat, if you're from Elliott Lake or know anyone in Elliott Lake, congratulations. Please pass along our congratulations. Aho Tommaso, welcome in. And there he is from Aho and the Hungry Boys. Thank you again for allowing us to use the tune, the Hockey Night in Canada tune, for tonight's opener, our new Saturday night theme. Really appreciate it. It was awesome. I hope everyone in the chat enjoyed the song as well. Hi, Sam and chat. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, so we were talking about the Leafs defense core with that signing. So we know we have Morgan Riley locked up. We know we have Jake McCabe for at least one more year, right? Timothy Liljegren is a restricted free agent. Chances are they're going to offer him something. Connor Timmins is in there at one more year. We don't know what they're going to do with Edmondson. We hope they sign him. Giordano, I assume, is going to walk. And we got Benoit locked up now for the next 3. So if we look at Benoit, Riley, McCabe as 3, You got Timmins, potentially Liljegren, and maybe Lyubushkin as your 6. I'm okay with that. I think that would be nice if you had Riley and Labush as 1-2. You have McCabe and Benoit as 3-4. And then you have Edmondson and Liljegren as 5-6. I think that's a decent D core at a very, very affordable rate. So we'll have to see if that comes to be, but we will see. But yeah, I love the signing. I think it's great. Leafs moving to Elliott Lake to feel what it's like to win something. RK, that is hysterical. All right, intermission is over. Joe. There you go. I knew I had a 50-50 chance and I got it wrong. Joe, thank you very, very much. All right, let's go to the other screen and get ready for period number 2. Excuse me, pardon me. All right, let's get her going. They're back on the ice. We're ready to get this one in play. Leafs are up 1-0. A decent first period. Let's see if they can now stretch it out.
Especially that Ottawa one.
No more penalties.
And to come back last night and get down
and
by
again,
2
congrats
and
to Elliott Lake.
and win that one. You're going to have those inconsistencies in your
TJ,
lineup
how's it going, bud?
Young a team.
Missed the playoffs by 1 point last year. One behind a team that went to the Stanley Cup final. The Florida Panthers. So the second period underway, and here is
Here come the Sabres. Quick shot. Nice save. Leafs trying to get this one out.
After Benoit unable to clear, McCabe can't reach that. McCabe.
Beverly says, let's get the wave going. I'll count it down. You know what to do. 3, 2, 1.
Bertuzzi up ahead for Matthews. And that skipped over his stick. Down played by Luukkonen out to.
That's
Alex
right, Curtis. A lot. They're used for a lot more than just hockey.
Paterka checked at the line by Tavares. Power just plays it off the boards to the Leaf line. Off the skate, and here is Dylan Cousins. Benson across. And
Ryan, it's going to be a great game.
To the net. John Tavares pumped by Greenway. Zach Benson, who played recently in Vancouver. 50 family and friends were in the building to watch him there.
Your first experience how costly tickets are. When you're on the road, you got lots of family. It's a bit of a sticker shock.
Here comes Nylander. Nylander, what a move, Nylander! Oh, he just missed. Owen sound attack, lose. Oh, sorry, TJ. Yeah, Patrick, I agree. Great moves. Paulie coming in with that wave. Miss Roberto getting in there.
Crowd in Calgary, where he scored in his hometown on the recent Western swing by Buffalo.
Put the muffins in the oven.
There's Quinn shooting it in. Giordano to Timmins. Up to Robertson, knocked off his stick and retrieved by Holmberg. Linus Holmberg, that nearly got stolen by Skinner.
Too much.
Leafs still
bad stick work here for the Leafs, pinned in their own end. They're doing it to themselves.
Moving up was Clifton. Robertson missed that, and it's still not out.
Nye's going to steal it away, and he's going to carry this one up. Nye's going. Robertson driving to the net. Breakaway. Nye's. He scores. I mean, Robertson. He scores. Nick Robertson. Nick Robertson. What a play! They struggled in their own zone. They struggled in their own zone. And my God, they finally bring it out. Great playing there. Nyes digging it free. Nyes carrying it. He almost bobbled it. Robertson using his speed, breaks free, and Nyes with a great pass. And Robertson, I think he goes 5-hole.
Kevin Bieksa talking about the shot 5-hole. That is a difficult one.
X-Man coming in with the woo.
Woo! Instead, that quick release on the ice through the 5-hole.
My brother from another mother. There you go, Patrick. That was a great goal.
Robertson's got 11 on the year. He had 3 in November and now 3 in the month of March. 3 in the last 8. Another big hit by McCabe. Olofsson tries to center it. Dewar in good defensive position to knock that away. Will be kept in by Tyson Jost. That goal against the run of play on a counter punch by the Leafs. What New Jersey did against Toronto earlier in the week.
That tells you how quickly a shift can change. They gave it away 3 times. Almost got hemmed in their own zone. Instead, it's in the net.
Tuck turns it in front, and that's off the stick of Thompson high. By the way, Teach Thompson had a shot of over 97 miles an hour on the power play in that first period.
Nobody's had more over the 90 mark than him in this season.
And maybe a 2-on-1 here.
Here comes Buffalo back the other way with a shot. Sammy with a great save. He dives out and knocks it over to Domi. Domi going to clear that one down. White trash guy, what's going on? Oh, here comes Buffalo right back. Sabres backhanding across, and LaBouche is going to clear that out. You notice how good of a team the Leafs are without Marner and Liljegren? Oh, here comes Domi cycling it around. Bertuzzi misses by inches. First it was Nylander. Oh, here's Domi. What a save! Holy moly! Domi is absolutely robbed at gunpoint. That was insane. What a save! Point blank. Holy, what a game. I mean, Bertuzzi misses by inches. Nylander misses by inches. Then Domi just absolutely Can I, here, wait, before you pull them out, pass me the bag. Do you know what just walked in the door? Anybody need some stuffies? Anybody need some stuffies? My goodness.
Lukanen will hold on to that.
What a, my groin hurts just watching that. Oh, that is really cute.
This young team's game has been in goal. Lukanen has taken over. He's got a career high. This is game number 48.
That was absolutely incredible.
Those numbers comparatively to the NHL
SpongeBob!
ranks. 4 shutouts in that time and save percentage none better than that one.
Here they come again. A shot. That one's going to go just wide. My goodness. That's a lot of stuffies. That's sure.
In his last
Cheers,
3
Rick.
games has been outstanding too. They look like they're going to be
Mark, what's going on?
Some
of the serious Leaf fans do not like Ryan's comments. That's okay, Mark. Listen, everybody is entitled to their opinion. If he wants to say Leafs suck, that's okay. We can say Tampa Bay sucks.
When it was 2-0, he did a great job of shutting the door on a couple of really good chances and allowed the Sabres to stay in the game.
Don't take it personal. It's all just for fun.
Benoit off the boards. Greenway couldn't proceed with the puck. And
oh yeah, I know that's Patrick. He's saying hello to SpongeBob.
Nylander back out there. An assist in the game gets up into there.
Penalty coming up. Penalty coming up. But as long as I don't want anything getting personal, and I ask Ryan not to attack anybody personally. Everyone's allowed to have an opinion and have some fun, but just no personal attacks.
This penalty is all about change of pace. Just a little stutter step for Nylander. Looked like he was going to curl back. And when
Monday, it's going to be a good one. So Toronto, Nylander gets dumped. He's going to draw the penalty. Benson goes to the box for tripping. Leo, they're not for me.
And you saw there, he ends up
not for me.
And Benson ends up taking the penalty.
So the Leafs, who have fallen out of the top 5, they're 6th on the power play, 0 for their last 8.
Fred, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Easter. A sloppy game, but an exciting game. Right now they have Robertson's goal listed as Holmberg, but it was Nyes that made the pass. Unless I'm seeing things. We'll see if that gets changed.
Timmins holds the zone. Here's Matthews. Watched by Tuck. Through for Tavares. He'll spin it to the near side for Nylander.
Here's Nylander coming around, cycling back to the line. Cross ice. Yeah, so Ryan, that's what we don't want. We don't want messages like that. You're okay to come in and have some fun, but don't get into it like that.
So Matthews will
Thunderstruck, welcome in. Thunder. Here's Matthews. Matthews bringing it up, dumping it over to Willie. Willie coming around. He goes right into the slot, dropped it for Bertuzzi. Bert can't control it. Here's a quick shot. That one's going to be deflected. Willie's going to pick this up again. He's going to carry this one out. Willie over the line, tries to feed it through. Over to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi coming around. McCabe to Bertuzzi, going cross ice. Shoot that, he does. Nice save. Lekkonen's getting a real workout. A real workout. And we got a... Oh, offside. I thought they were calling a penalty on Toronto. Holmberg's contract is good. Yeah, Holmberg, it's going to be good, and he's developing quite nicely as well. I think, he's performing better than I anticipated. Much better than I anticipated. That's right. If you're just coming in, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button, hit that like. We're so close to 100 likes, and if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe as we're on the way to 13,700. Whoa! Sorry, channeling my inner Cody Rhodes.
He was good in the last meeting. That was
WrestleMania coming up very soon. Next weekend, I believe.
Fired the winner to give Toronto a 2-1 win.
Oh, here's walking out of the corner. Tucking a nice stop there by Sammy. Here comes Bobby Mack. He's walking in. Big Mac sending this around. Back to the line. Nice move at the line. Trying to come back to Robertson. That one gets picked off.
And Owen Power brings it back and flips it down.
Hayward's going to dump this one in. Toronto regrouping. Power play has expired. Back at even strength. Here we go. Domi. Cross ice. That hit a stick. Hop towards the net. David Kampf is in there. Kampf battling away.
Power trying to outlet the puck. And now back to
finally McMahon goes off.
Who sends it in. Power played over 28 minutes last time.
Tammy's going to play it up to Labushkin. Labushkin around behind the net to Brody.
For the #1 pick in 2021.
Yeah, what did his partner have as well? Between the two of them, 27:01 for Darlene. So basically half the game with that pair.
Thank you, Patrick. Go Leafs, go chance. Busting out here in Buffalo. Toronto's going to steal this away. 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go. And Nyes gets interfered with right in front of the official. Doesn't call it. Gets up, makes the pass across. Big shot and a great save by Lekkonen again. Giordano with an opportunity that time. Timmins back to pick this one up.
Jumped into the hole in his first game back and scored. Almost the same scenario coming down the pipe there.
There's Connor Timmins weaving in. He'll try and cycle it down. That was knocked down by
Brandon, how's it going? Ryan, let me ask, would you give Stamkos an extension in Tampa, or would you be done with it? Curious your opinion.
On to McCabe.
Right, I mean, that's not at home. That's got to hurt the 5 Buffalo fans.
Matthews trying to steal it there. Bertuzzi.
Patrick, I agree with you there. Coming right in front, Matthews just couldn't get it. So close. Matthews right now cannot buy a goal.
2 years ago, scored 2 in the
Domi
final game of the
gonna feed
season.
this up. Hops over Matthews' stick. Gonna dump this one in. Bertuzzi trying to come in and pick this one up.
One fewer game than the 60 he scored 2 years ago.
Oh, and this is gonna come out. Matthews can't keep it in, and Matthews gonna take a penalty.
As he spun Benson around.
Oh, Mark, yeah, it's so I just have it posted on my channel. It's not a separate channel. I'll grab the link for you. So they're gonna go to commercial break. Yeah, we'll find I'll get the video link. Actually, if you just go to our main YouTube channel, and if you click on our little logo and go through the videos, like if you go to the video page and scroll back, you'll find it there. But I'll check in a little bit and see if I can grab that link for you directly. I tried to take a picture of the fans of the TFC game, but the Gardner is bumpy at that stretch. Restaurant by Jonathan, that's funny. TFC fans are crazy. I don't know about other soccer. I don't know too much about soccer, but boy, oh boy, oh boy, soccer fans, if you're a soccer fan, you guys take it to a whole other level. Holy moly, with the smoke and the flags and the chants for everything. It's incredible. Don't call him not gonna feeling so great. Yeah, it wasn't a great call, but Matthews did get it. Pre-match, the announcer reads the names of the Buffalo fans to the team. Richard, that's awesome. Can you imagine? That's right. The pre-game guy gives a lineup card to the Buffalo team, and they go in the locker room. They're like, "All right, Buffalo Sabres, here are the fans in attendance tonight: Bob, Joe, Kevin, Stuart." And rounding it out, Billy, the season ticket holder here tonight. Enjoy the game. That's so funny. Beverly fans, I think it's good. Matthews doesn't get 70. He has a bad taste. Oh, yeah, he wants that. He's gritty for it, Patrick. He wants it so badly. So badly. Soccer's a great game, too. I find it a little boring watching TV. Yeah, Dan, I don't watch too much. I've had some friends that are really into it. So I've seen a little bit, and I've caught a couple TFC games. Holy man, it is crazy. Of course, I've watched the Ryan Reynolds documentaries of Wrexham, and man, it is amazing, absolutely amazing. First of all, if you haven't watched the story of Wrexham, it's a must-see. I love it. Drinking sessions, what's going on? Matthews makes a goal second quarter. He's so welcome in, drinking. Cheers.
The only offensive player that's had an uptick so far this season.
Yeah, after a great rookie year, he's
15 subscribers away. Thank you all so much.
The 7th German-born
and 15 likes away as well.
And Paterka to Greenway. Austin Matthews only his 3rd penalty of the season. Probably not enough to jeopardize Lady Bing consideration.
First goal in 3 years, Richard. Wow, that would be like if TJ Brody scored.
Available to kill this one, and he gets it down the ice.
I think he should. Matthews should be able to score. He's come so close tonight.
And having trouble with zone entry here. Thompson looking to give it back, and he'll now fire it down.
Just going down low. Sammy coming out to poke it away from a charging Sabre player. 9:40 to go here in the second period. 1 minute left to go on Buffalo's power play.
Looked pretty casual doing it, but he read that hard
actually forgot they were on a power play for a minute.
In all alone, and it would have happened if he didn't get his stick there.
Cousins trying to work his way in, a bouncing puck. Byram backs him up. Big shot there, and it's handed to
recount.
No shot from Byram.
Buffalo's setting it up. Long shot. Sammy takes it up high. Rebound is there. Leafs going to clear this one out.
By Nylander.
Good job by Nylander to get this one out. Again, very low shooting game. Very low shooting game.
Jody Keefe said something interesting today.
Todd, what's going on? Go Sabres. Sabres trying to get back in here.
Nearly as much killing penalties when he
power play is not looking great right now for either team.
Against Tampa Bay or Boston or Florida.
Back to pick it up. Here comes Gergensons.
If that mindset changes,
passes it up.
Come in and you try things now, but
and it's Owen Power. Owen Power dumps this one in.
When it matters most.
He's so proficient at it that he gives you that element of offense.
Back to Power, tees it up from the point. Hits a leg, and Toronto's going to clear that out. Gergensen screening the goaltender in front. Benoit going to take him into the corner. Matthews picking this one up as the penalty expires here. We're back at even strength. Lyubushkin can't move it up. He has to fight in the neutral zone. Plays it across, and Dewar takes it off the stick. Back to the Bush. Drops it off. Dewar's going to play this one up. This should be an icing call. And it is.
An icing call against Toronto. CBC Gem is no payment entertainment stream.
Yeah, Robertson getting the goal. Robertson got the second one, but I thought Nyes passed it up, but they don't have Nyes listed on here. They have it going to Holmberg.
You know, I say that all kind of in jest about Dewar, but this is the time, especially with the injuries that the Leafs have. You're putting guys in position where, you know, probably you wouldn't if you were in a tighter race and you had everybody available. And it might end up
scramble off the draw, comes to the line. And this one is going to go into the crowd, a souvenir
of experience
to be handed out.
So we're going to step aside. The Leafs with the 2-0 lead.
They're going to go to a commercial break. It's been a nice game so far, back and forth. Real good action. And this is a lot of fun. You don't know what is going to come when these two teams meet. They always have some fun games played, but boy, oh boy. Both teams end-to-end action. Hoopington, welcome in. Yeah, CBC. You can watch the game on CBC or Sportsnet, depending on where you are. But it's been a lot of fun. When we take a look at the stats, here in the shooting, only 6-4 in the second period. Toronto, 6 shots, 4 for Buffalo. Toronto with a commanding lead, though, in the face-off circle. They haven't hit too much in this period, but it's crazy, you know, watching them go from, 22 shots, 25 shots in a period in the last couple games to today. Shooting is way down, but that's okay. Sonny, what's going on? Welcome in. They are. Buffalo is not a super powerhouse, shall we say. They are definitely struggling. They're not the worst team. They're not the worst team. There certainly is some better teams. But listen, Buffalo right now, they're ahead of the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're ahead of the Ottawa Senators, Montreal, and Columbus. So, they're at 75 points. And truth be told, if they got super hot, they'd have a shot. The Capitals are only 6 points ahead of them. So it's not going to happen, but there are worse teams for sure. Monday is April Fool's Day. Yes, it is. It's going to be fun. Do you guys play pranks? Any pranksters here? Do you like to prank your coworkers or fellow acquaintances? LaFontaine, McGillney needed in Buffalo. Cats, absolutely. Charlie, hello there. Welcome in. I'm curious to see what they're going to do at the game for April Fool's Day.
Tuesday, then go from
Should
there.
be interesting.
So that
all right,
means
we're back from commercial
Monday,
break.
When the Leafs play host to
Krista's, yep,
Florida,
I'm a prankster.
week with Tampa in Wednesday, and then a visit to Montreal next Saturday.
Hugo's going to play this over. Here's Timmins.
Counting down the games now.
Yeah, you get single
Cross
digits.
ice pass.
It's amazing how quickly the calendar turns and playoffs
Oh,
are gonna
damn,
be
that's
here
not
before
funny.
you can blink.
9 left after this game for Toronto.
Drinking wants a goal from Matthews. Says, let's do it. Travis, what's going on?
In comes Buffalo.
I think if Toronto makes it past the first round, what are the chances we see Murray play? Ooh, Travis, that's a great question.
Tied up there by Timmins.
I think it's going to be up to Samsonov and Wall to lose. If one of those absolutely stinks out the joint, maybe, but if I was a betting man, I would say probably not. Oh, here's Buffalo coming right back. Stopping, shooting. Nice little save there. Tage Thompson ripping one. And this coming down the ice. He has been practicing, though. Murray has been practicing. But I don't like the idea. It's different if you're a forward, right? If you're a center or a winger and you haven't played all year, coming back, yes, there's a little rust, but I think it's easier. If you haven't played all year as a goaltender to come back in a playoff game, there's no forgiving there. So I don't foresee that happening. And there's Jones too, right? Jones would probably slot in before Murray.
Nylander with an assist, his 95th point, so 5 away from a 100-point season. And as mentioned earlier, the best season as a Leaf for Matt Sundin was 94, which kind of surprised.
It's going to be tough for them to do. They're 7 points back of the Kings. It's going to be very tough.
100, I thought he might have had.
6:20 to go. Coming in, dropping it over to Robertson. Robertson backhanding it across. Holmberg down low. Knives in there, going to come away with it. Sending it back for Holmberg. He can't get it. Robertson first one there in the corner.
albeit an
Robertson
extended period of time.
sending it back
Think about
around.
how much
Buffalo
ice
gets
time
there ahead of
and
Holmberg.
limited ice
And here
time in
comes
that.
the
For his
Sabres.
productivity has been pretty solid for the amount of ice he gets and the opportunity he gets. And that is why
It's funny,
I think
greatest
he's
you say
probably a
that.
guy that's
I
in and
gotta
out of
say,
a playoff
Tampa,
lineup at some point
since
if
the
he's
trade
totally
deadline
healthy.
with the
But
moves
the
they've
element
made,
that he
Tampa's
does have is
actually
what
been
you
playing
saw.
some good
A
hockey.
couple of mistakes in the defensive zone and bang, he gets
Charles,
it up on
how's
his
it
stick,
going? Refs
in
will
around
call
the
it
net, and
clean
it's in the
penalties.
back of the net
Yeah,
before you
that's like it.
All the injuries, no shortage of
5:35 to go.
There's another showcase themselves, and then another over the glass penalty. Jake McCabe heading
Caber
off.
going
So
delay a game,
that's a
sending
couple
it
for
over the
Leafs in
glass.
this game.
Yeah, those are the ones you hate. Just again, a little
Boo,
pressure
can't do
coming.
that.
The backhand gets underneath.
Can't flip this one out over the glass. It's clean out, so they are going to a commercial break. When they return, again, the Sabres will have a power play. I believe this will be their 5th. 1, 2, 3. It'll be their 4th. So their 4th power play coming up. My goodness. Boys be buzzing. Russ, that they are. They're looking good. Where's Trash Guy? Let me look up above. Replace the bathroom with an air horn. Okay, that's funny. That is very funny. Panthers are a great team. We'll see how the Leafs. Yeah, that Panthers game. So we play them twice. We play Panthers twice and Tampa Bay twice down the stretch. Those are going to be tough games. Panthers are on a little bit of a slide. I mean, they won today, but they've been struggling as of late. So it's going to be a very, very interesting game. Toronto has a very difficult end of the season. A very difficult path to the playoffs, which, you know, one of two things can happen. One is it builds your confidence and you get hot riding into the playoffs, or you stink out the joint and it's going to completely destroy your confidence. So we got the Panthers on Monday, the Lightning on Wednesday, 1 week tonight, Montreal. Then they go Monday, Tuesday, back-to-back Penguins, Devils, and they actually have a home-and-home with the Devils Tuesday, Thursday. Then we go Red Wings, Panthers, Lightning to finish the season. So that is one heck of a stretch. You're playing, you know, Panthers and Lightning team that are in the playoffs. You're playing a Devils team twice that's desperate, a Red Wing team that's desperate. You know, your only two kind of potential easy games are Montreal and Pittsburgh, but Montreal always plays Toronto hard, and Pittsburgh, you know, they want to fight for Dubas against his old team. So this is going to be a very tough stretch. Here we go, back from commercial break.
Good work by Dewar to deflect it out. Maybe a break for Camp short-handed. Getting across was Paterka to break that up. Alex Tuck gets organized. He's got a 7-game point streak on
Richard,
the line
that's crazy. I didn't know that.
In fact, he also
Nice Robertson and Holmberg.
Future.
Oh, really, Patrick? That's good to hear. They look good together. They absolutely look good together.
Another opportunity
Panthers
off
are
a
a bunch of
face-off
bums
here.
without.
You saw it. I was mentioning the aggressiveness as that puck was won by the Buffalo Sabres,
they're a good
but
team.
Dewar able
They're a
to
good
jump
team.
on it and really attack. And
5 minutes to go,
force the
137 on the
Sabres back
power
to try
play
to
for the
get set up yet
Sabres.
again. Short shifts for the forwards anyways on the power play as the new group comes out. Penalty kill.
Thompson wins that drop. Leafs have won 17 of 27 faceoffs in this game. Thompson for Tuck.
Coming around. What a
His
wow.
short side on that.
Sabres with a great
Hot
chance.
pass from Tuck to the Leafs player.
Good aggressive play by Tuck. When you drive that lane like that, it forced the Samsonov to think there might be a shot. So he came out and then a rifle pass across. That was
I don't know. Paul Maurice has been there for a while, and that team's been winning for a long time. They play pretty aggressive
Took
style.
it away from Thompson.
4.5, 1 minute left to go in the power play. Here's a long shot and a great glove save by Sammy. off balance as he's popping up with a great glove save off Petrika. Both goaltenders are playing excellent hockey here tonight.
Streak and no better chance. This is the first one, a rocket pass across. Just a little hard to handle with that bottom hand. This one, though, much easier. He's got the opportunity with a good screen in front, and there's the flash of the glove by Samsonov and a frustrated Peterka. You get that scoring chance, and then you got to change. You don't even get a second chance to go back at it.
Longest goal streak by a Sabre, 22 years or under, since Donald Audette scored in 5 straight back in 1991. So it's been a while since a young Buffalo player has been as hot as Peterka. Loose in front for Skinner, unable to pull the trigger. Stick handling from his knees. Brody's pass cut off, back into the skates of Skinner. Now spun by Quinn to the line. Back to Jack Quinn, a one-touch pass for Byram in front.
Oh, off the post, getting close. 17 seconds to go.
Toss it goes and deep for Byram. Here's Cousins walking in, he passed off. And Skinner unable to take it. Power holds the zone. Cousins
going right around in front, Sammy getting a piece, and that's going to do it. Power play is over. 3:30 to go in the period.
On that power play. And Buffalo over 4 in the game.
Going around down in the corner. Kemp is digging. He can't get it out. Sabres curling. Sabres coming in. Shot and another piece by Sammy. There's another shot. That one misses. Wide and going to come all the way out. 3 minutes to go now. My goodness. Going to play this one up. Sabres walking in. This is going to be tipped aside. Domi back. He's going to play this over to Giordano. Toronto stopping skating here towards the end of this period. Bertuzzi misses it. Here comes Buffalo. Buffalo coming in. Dropping this one back. Here's a blast. And Samuel's going to grab and hang on to it. And that's a good thing because Toronto looking a little sluggish here the last couple of minutes. So it's about time they got things going. But a pretty quick game, not a lot of stoppages.
As you mentioned about the special teams,
not a lot of shots, still sitting at 16 to 14.
Run, but for the Toronto
17 to 14 in terms of those shots.
And, you know, there's something to build off of at a time when you're trying to protect the 2-goal lead.
10 likes away, 10 likes away. If you haven't hit that like yet, give that like a click. And thank you so much.
Being able to kill that off at a critical time.
This one coming around. Toronto trying to clear this one out.
Trying to shovel it out. Good second effort to make sure it clears the zone.
Here comes Buffalo right back. 3, 4 of them coming in, and they elect to shoot. And that's going to go way wide. Keeping coach's way at her.
88 back to work.
Nylander bringing this one in. He's driving down. He's got McMahon. Gets it to the point. Timmins puts it across to Tavares. He shoots. That one gets blocked. Grabs his own rebound. Sending it around behind the net. McMahon with it. Bobby Mack takes a bump. He got it to Willie. Willie and Mack fighting behind the net. It comes around. Pinching up. Tavares can't hold the line. Tavares, a little backhand pass across, and Toronto's going to chip this one in. Bobby McMahon trying to get there first. He does. He puts it across in the slot. Couldn't pick it up. Here's Matthews. One hand on the stick. Passes it across. Coming in. Quick shot. Can't get up to Bertuzzi. Now he does. Bertuzzi puts it just wide. 1:35 to go. Big Tage Thompson with it. Going to dump this one in. Down in the corner for Labushkin. The Boosh. Gonna hit Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi over to Domi. Domi, he's gonna flip this one in. Takes a bounce. Matthews trying to get there. Battling for it. Matthews kicking it in the skates. Gets it to Domi. Domi has it taken away. My goodness. Yeah, it's nice to see the scoreboard working as expected. Coming around in the corner. This one gonna go just wide. Quick shot. Goes nowhere. Last minute to play in this period. Here comes the Sabres. Sabres gonna flip this one down in the corner. Benoit going in there after it. He's going to get there first. Look out, Holmberg elected to stop skating and not play the puck, and Buffalo was able to keep it in. Nyes tips it out. Here comes Nyes, crisscrossing with Robertson. Gives him the puck. He shoots. That one goes just wide.
Holmberg tries to hold it in, but
yeah, drinking, it doesn't look like it. Sabres bringing this one in, and they do offside. 23.3 seconds to go. Looks like we're going to have to wait till the third period. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. We're going to have to wait till the third period to see what is going to happen.
And there's another example, Chris, with the guys you have out of the lineup. It's an opportunity to see what these guys can do together. But
here real
you
quick.
look come playoff time, you can't imagine a series against Florida or Boston where that's where you're starting with your third line. That doesn't mean that it's not worth putting them together and see what they got and have them grow as a
good
unit.
Young line. The young line is playing well.
Some matchups that are really difficult. You know, it might help you. You never know what
18
happens
seconds
within a
ago,
game
Toronto
with
gets
the
this one out past center
combination
ice.
of
The
lines,
fourth
but also
line
with
comes
injuries
on
in
here.
playoff times, too.
They're
You
going to close
have to force
things
one of
out.
those three guys into a top six role and see how they
Oh,
can
Mike
handle it.
Keenan, Craig. Mike Keenan was the best.
Wind down the season and still no real.
Really like Mike Keenan. And the buzzer's gonna go. Nothing more gonna come out of this period. Toronto with a 2-goal lead.
After 2 periods of play, Ilya Samsonov has been airtight so far.
All right, let's go to the intermission. All right, why haven't they put our Zambonis up yet? We need the Zambonis. 18 shots for the Sabres, 15 now for the Maple Leafs. Still a very low-scoring game, 25 hits to 15. They didn't get a lot of hits in that second period. They still lead in the faceoffs, doubled up, in fact, the faceoffs, which is a great number, really good number. They're dominating there. Nobody has scored on the power play. 0 for 4 the Sabres, 0 for 2 Toronto. 4 giveaways, so they doubled up their giveaways there. Still only 1 for Buffalo. 6 takeaways, 4 giveaways, and 11 blocked shots for Toronto. On the net way up without Marner Liljegren. Yeah, they are definitely shooting more. I preferred the last couple of games where they had, monster number of shots. The shooting way down, but Toronto has 2. Nick Robertson scored it here. Now they've adjusted it. All right, they've given it to Matthew Nyes. It's Nyes' 19th assist. So Nick Robertson from Matthew Nyes on the second one. Let's do a quick around the horn. 6-4 now. Avalanche over Predators in a shootout. Let's see, how is McKinnon doing? Has McKinnon built up enough points here to overtake the lead? Let's see. McKinnon's picked up an assist here. Picked up 2 assists. So 2 assists. 2 assists and a goal for McKinnon. So he's picked up 3 points tonight. He's going to continue to climb that leaderboard. Rangers now a 7-5 lead over the Coyotes. Another shootout. Wow. 7-5, 6-4. Big scores. Hurricanes 1-0 over the Montreal Canadiens. Sens 2-1 over the Jets. Blackhawks now 3-1 over the Flyers. Penguin and Blue Jackets, they are tied at 1s. Lightning is up 2-1 over the Islanders. Capitals come back to tie the Boston Bruins 2-2. No score yet in the Sharks Blues game. Kraken and Stars is at 10, as is the Kings and Flames. Kraken needs some wins. So do the Kings, but so do the Flames. Everybody needs wins. Everybody needs points. But Jim Black was mean. He coached 4 Leaf teams. Listen, I'd like to bring back Pat Quinn or Pat Burns. One of the Pats. Those are the guys. Those are the types of coaches this team needs. If Pat Burns was here, he'd whip these kids into shape real good. I think he's probably one of my favorite coaches of all times. Pat Burns. You put Roger Nielsen up in that strategy department, have him come up with the plays. Man, that would be awesome. All right, let's go back here. I want to check out some of the time on ice like we like to do for The Maple Leafs, in no surprise, Nylander and Matthews leading it. Again, it's Nylander 12.5. Nylander seems to be about 12.5 minutes at the end of the second period for each and every game. Matthews about 12 minutes. We usually see him here. David Kempf moving up, 11:26. Bobby Mack at 11 minutes. Bertuzzi is down under 10 minutes. The bottom, Ryan Reeves, 5 minutes of play. Nicky Robertson, 7 minutes. Nyes at 8 minutes, and Domi only at 9 minutes. Usually we see Domi a bit more time up there as well. For the defensive side, TJ Brodie, he typically has been leading this squad, and he is, again, almost 16 minutes of ice time, which is probably about 5 minutes too much. But actually, Brodie is not playing terrible today. Brodie's playing okay. Jake McCabe, he's a +2 on the day. He's at about 15 minutes. Connor Timmins picked up a point and is +1. He's at 12 minutes. Giordano is at the back with 10.5. For the Sabres, it's Alex Tuck and Patrica leading the way with 14:40, 14:20. Tage Thompson up there as well. For the D, Owen Power played 17 minutes. Wow. Darlene at 16:57, so he's practically at 17 as well. Bryson only playing 7 minutes. Clifton with 8.5. So big discrepancies. Sabres really running those top 3D real hard. Victoria, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. I still love what Pepperin said. When they traded Bill Berg, he said he wouldn't know who he was. Is that true? Did he actually, is that a true story? If it is, that's really funny. Lee, what's going on? Welcome in. That's really funny. Nothing against Bill Berg, but my goodness. But I really liked his style. Remember when he wanted to go at who was the coach of the King at the time, with the little ponytail when he left the bench. I see him, but I can't think of his name, and it's driving me nuts. Remember when Pat Burns was going to charge over there? Oh my gosh. You guys, somebody's going to shout it out before I can get there. Let's see. This is going to drive me nuts. Barry Melrose, that's who it was. Ha, I got it. Remember that? When he was going to go at Melrose, leaves the bench, he's pointing and screaming. I mean, that was absolutely awesome. Yeah, that was great. I mean, you don't see coaches really going at each other. Now, I know there's stuff in between the benches. It's not like old Maple Leaf Gardens where it was all open there and they have that luxury. But you don't see coaches screaming at each other. We saw Keefe getting it the other day, or a couple of games back, when he put his top power play on when the Leafs were manhandling the Oilers. But you don't see that a whole lot, where the coaches really start kind of giving it and yelling at each other. Bonehead, yeah, a lot of bad penalties. That does not help the situation at all when you take bad penalties. Let's listen into Elliot Friedman for a minute and see what he's talking about in regards to some of the Canadian ECHL teams.
Of the team. Now, there's a lot of players there who are concerned, and of course, hockey in Canada, you don't like to see franchises disband or fold or suspended. There is hope that this will be able to be sorted out for next year in some of these cases, but the players are expected to become unrestricted free agents, although there is things being worked on to make sure they are paid through the end of their season. So unfortunate, no question about it, and hopefully long term it can be worked out, especially Newfoundland. We all know what a great hockey province that is.
Absolutely, Elliot. Exceptional status. You just earned it for battling through there. Thank you for that.
32 gasps of air.
So I mentioned the OHL Cup. This was at Mattamy Centre. This is the championship for U16 AAAs in Ontario. It's a great tournament, and
all right, so, yeah, what they're talking about, he's a bit sick today. Yeah, he doesn't sound good. In the ECHL, there were a couple franchises that were essentially running out of money, and they were trying to figure out what to do with those teams. And it was pretty it wasn't a good story, and it kind of broke that there were two franchises in jeopardy. Let me see about the last few months: the Newfoundland Growlers and the Trois Rivers Lions financial woes. As the end of the season is quickly approaching, okay, let's see. The Trois River Lions have been rumored to be having financial issues for the last couple of months. As Deacon Sports and Entertainment, as both the Lions and Newfoundland Growlers were rumored to possibly be folding. Still, it sounded like the Lions were in more trouble, especially with the Lions being one of the newer teams in the ECHL. Right now, it's with the Board of Governors, who are going to vote whether to have the teams continue for the rest of the year under the league's supervision. Vote is set to take place on April 2nd. If the vote does not pass... Oh, hey, where did that go? No. What did that say? Bring it back. My browser's going haywire. If the vote does not pass, only the Trois River Lions will be folding. But could the Growlers be in jeopardy as they are both owned by the same company? Per sources close to the Lions, employees have already been told by management this weekend is the last weekend. Be hard to imagine. So, yeah, I mean, that's crazy, right? You could have two ECHL teams potentially folding due to financial woes. Now, it's interesting, right? And this brings up an interesting discussion or debate. And we've talked about the Arizona franchise for a couple of years here on this channel. And here's two ECHL teams that are having financial troubles. The Arizona team has been in financial troubles and under league supervision and all that jazz for a while. You don't really see teams getting that down, that far behind, where there's actual discussion or voting mid-season to potentially shutting down franchises. You know, Arizona's in trouble. We've seen, you know, the relocation conversation come up. And usually that relocation is because, you know, a team has been sold ownership group or, you know, poor attendance, but never that, hey, we have no money. We got to shut this team down. So it's going to be interesting. April 2nd, a very important day for those two franchises, and we'll have to see what it could be like. If TML offered Domi 3.5 for 3 years, I bet he would take it. Yeah, you know what, Lee, you're probably not wrong. I'm sure he probably wants a little bit more. You know, I was kind of thinking, you know, around 4 is what he'd be asking for. Chevy Life, what's going on? I couldn't agree more. Time for 60. Let's see it. Alex, what's going on? I'm very late today. Adulting sucks. It's okay, Alex. Appreciate you coming in. You never have to call out that you're late, but we appreciate it that you're able to come in and join us. And yeah, I feel you. I know too well how that can get in the way. So yeah, talking about Domi, I hope he's the next one to get done. You know, Domi wanted to come to Toronto. He wanted to be here. I think he took a good deal. $3 million, I think, was of good value. I think Bertuzzi at 5.5 is a little much, unless he comes out and rips it up in the playoffs. You know, I know I've been hard on Bertuzzi all year long. He has played much better hockey over the last couple of weeks. And I know everybody always said he's a kind of back half of year player. He's a playoff performer. Well, let's see. I think Domi right now has earned every cent of that $3 million and then some. He's been flying. He's been looking real good. So I would say, you know, 3.5 for Domi is pretty good. $4 million would be a nice bump and raise. It's only $1 million more. And if he continues to play with Matthews, I think he's worth it. Yeah, I went to Gretzky's restaurant a few times. Got Prokies. Yeah, I like Gretzky's restaurant. Let him go. You wouldn't give Domi $4 million? You wouldn't up him from 3.5 or 3 to 4? But yeah, Gretzky's restaurant was great in Toronto. I loved it. Food there was awesome. We went there a few times as a family. Was there for some work functions back in the day. It was a great place. They had some great desserts. Todd coming in with that subscribe. Thank you, Todd, for lighting the lamp. Appreciate it. He's not worth it. Nope. Wow, not at home. Wouldn't go to 4 million. Interesting. What is Don Cherry up to these days? Miss Coach's Corner. So Don is doing well. He just celebrated his 90th birthday party. I say it like I know him well. Oh yeah, that Don Cherry. He's a good old guy. No, he just celebrated his 90th birthday. He posts a lot on Twitter. Now, I don't know if it's him actually posting on Twitter or somebody for him. But, you know, he seems to be well. He seems to be doing okay. I think they still put out episodes of his podcast. But that's all I've really heard. John, how's it going? Nyes has been quiet. Nyes had a huge pass to spring Robertson for his goal. So that was Nyes' big play of the game. He fought hard for that, worked it out, and made a great pass, springing Robertson to score. But outside of that, yeah, he's been a little quiet, but they've played well. Listen, they've been holding their own. They've been doing some good things. Just made sauteed onions for sour cream. Ross, making the pierogies. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I could go for some nachos, although I had some nachos earlier, but gotta love nachos. 99 layer cake. Yeah. Oh, Onyx, that cake was awesome. They also had, what was it? The cookie with the chocolate chip cookie with the ice cream and all that. And Gretzky's place was cool. And the memorabilia was awesome, right? If you're a hockey fan, even if you're not a Gretzky fan, if you're just a hockey fan, to go down that hallway by the bathrooms, had all that cool memorabilia, was awesome. Yeah, on Blue Jays Way. That's right. Cherry did have a restaurant there. And, you know, in the back of the Gretzky restaurant, they had a studio where they filmed some stuff. They also, if you went upstairs, they had a beautiful kind of oasis patio, which we hung out at a couple of times. It was a great patio. But it was good. I mean, you know, Blue Jays Way, once upon a time, was kicking. Was it what's his name? The guitar player was Don Healy. Was it Don Healy had a bar there as well? I mean, that place was really kicking back in the day. It was pretty, it was a spot to be. I bet you the Leafs don't make the second round of the playoffs. And if I win, you eat a bowl of lasagna soup. We'll see. Does that mean I have to make it first? All right, you'd have to send me the recipe. I would try it. That's why I've never been. I've only lived in Connecticut and California. There you go. Teddy's restaurant in Oshawa had a cool. Yeah, I loved some of those bars. Jeff Healy, that's it. Yeah, Jeff. You went there. Very nice. I never went there myself, but I know they always had a lot of live music and stuff. A lot of live music, which was real cool. The whole downtown atmosphere is changing so much. Remember playing the table hockey near the Gretzky. Oh, so cool. You should take a summer trying to check out the Hockey Hall of Fame. Hockey Hall of Fame is amazing. Great. Craig, he was absolutely incredible. Moved his bar and called it Roadhouse. Oh, okay. I didn't know he moved it. I know this one closed. I didn't know he moved it. Wizards and Caps staying in DC. Oh, that's right, because they were talking about moving them just outside to somewhere else in Virginia, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Ryan. I didn't hear that deal was done. I was curious what was going to happen if they were going to stay. So thank you for confirming that. The Bathurst and Queen. Gotcha. DC was the scariest city I've ever played. I was just outside of DC for work, and we took the metro in and did a little walk around. It was kind of cool. I would highly recommend it. I mean, it was a very cool place to see and take in the sights. All right, let's get to the screen and get ready for period number 3. Uh-oh. I thought we froze for a second. Here we go, ready to rock and roll. Thanks for coming in. By the way, 3 likes away. So hit that like, And we are 11 subscribers from 13,700. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe.
500 plus
now let's
games,
play some hockey.
So much that
Come on,
the
Leafs.
message has to change.
Finish it out.
with the way
Third
you
period
deliver it
starts.
and the way that you put it out in
right
front.
now. Matthews.
When you've got a guy
Thompson,
like TJ Brody who's
ready
playing in his 900 game or Tavares in his 1100, you
Will
deal
he get
with the
60?
same kind of issues in the game and the
We
way
will
you're
see
trying
what's
to
our
prepare
poll
them,
at.
but you deliver it with a very different
Matthews
message as
having the
opposed
best
to
night
Nick
over
Robertson,
Bertuzzi,
as we
Nylander,
said,
and
who's
Domi.
in what? You said game number
I think
80
right
of
now,
his
Nylander
career. You know, it's
leading
that's
that in
part
the
of the
actual
challenge as a
points.
coach. You treat everybody fairly, but you're in a position where everybody's different and everybody absorbs that information in a different way.
A slight delay for some reason here. You mentioned the 1100.
All right, here we go.
games
Now
for
they're set
Tavares.
to drop
We
the
should
puck.
note for the second straight game, and Alan Stanley mentioned, because the only other Leaf to score in his 1100 game was Stanley, who was the oldest Leaf defenseman to ever
stashes in
score.
the league.
Here's
That's funny. Here's a
Thompson
shot right
trying
on,
to
and Sammy's
score
gonna
against
hang on
Ilya
that one.
Samsonov, and Samsonov makes his 19th
8.1% of the goals by
we saw the
defense this
numbers
season
for
has
Thompson.
Toronto
What an
last
incredible year
in the
last year
league.
with
They're
the
usually
47
towards the
goals,
bottom, but
and,
again, last
you know, just hasn't
by goal
quite been able to
production
find that
from their
offense. He was looking for
defensemen.
number
Like to see these
27
get set up.
there.
The reason they
Part
are
of it,
last
too,
is
is
because
the power
Toronto,
play. He's only got 8
until
power play
recently,
goals this year. He had
they
20
didn't shoot a whole
last
lot
year to
from
pace
points.
the Buffalo
They
Sabres.
decided to pass it in and
Interesting that
try and jam it down
There
low.
has been a lot of discussion
Brody gonna
about
scoop
wrist
this up.
issues
Who's
for
gonna bring it?
Thompson this year.
Rick is calling it, says Matthews is getting it. Austin, what's going on? He says he's not going to get it.
Matthews.
Will he,
Dropping
won't
from
he?
60
Come on,
to 40,
Austin.
and Tage Thompson going from 47 now to 26. Here's Paterka also with 26.
Walking right in. Quick shot. That one can be blocked by Brody. Another shot. Sammy kicks out the save.
Samsonov on a
Great pad
second
save.
chance. By the way, Buffalo, the 5th best team in third
He
period
was
goal
Buffalo
differential.
goalie's not
They
going to
don't
let
go
Matthews
away.
score.
Well, you've seen it here early in the first 2 shifts. Good push by the
Sabres turning
Sabres
around.
trying
Here
to
they
cut
come
it to
right
one
back
quickly.
in. Jonesy's, what's going on, buddy?
Down
Hope
by
you're having a
Samsonov
great night.
Off the stick of
Good to see ya.
Greenway.
Look at Brody touching his ear there. He goes right off his stick. He kind of turned quickly. I'm not sure even, he didn't mean to block
Brody.
it, but it went off
Ouch.
and hit him
Took
right in
the
the
puck
ear hole there.
right off the
Fortunate
ear.
that didn't do more
hurts.
damage. That
3
is one of
blocks
the most
tonight for
painful
Brody. He's got
spots. It
147
cuts
on
your
the
ear and
season.
deal with your eardrum, but he
That
kind of
hurts.
shook that one off and looks okay on the bench.
Leads the Leafs in ice time tonight, 15:59. Led them on Thursday against Washington. Yoki Hardy
Long
looking
shot.
for a
That's going to go
stick
just
on
wide.
Roos.
Sabres still have it
Byram
in the Leafs
down.
zone. Here we go. 100 likes.
2-2
Thank you
last
so
night
much,
here
everybody.
between Buffalo and New Jersey. And Sabres scored to take the lead and added a pair of empty netters.
Yeah.
As Tage
Chicago
Thompson
having a good little outing
four-goal
tonight.
night. That ricochets off Tavares back into
It's
the
going all the way
Sabres
down.
zone.
Sabres back to pick it up. Toronto changing lines.
Byram waits as
The
Buffalo
third
makes
line
changes.
comes on. Robertson watching the puck carrier, and
Down
Sabres
into
going to dump this one in.
the Leafs zone.
Kind of hit somebody, and here comes Robertson getting it up to
quickly
Benoit.
back out.
Benoit
Stumbling inside
stumbled
the
there.
line, but able to push it
Gonna send
deeper.
this down in the corner. Holmberg
trying to
takes a
get
swing
on
at
it.
it. Misses. Bryson
Bryson
comes
there.
over.
David Brisebois got hit hard on the hip on that dump in. He was
Russ.
standing on the line as a linesman does and couldn't get out of the way of that one. That one's
Russ, as
smart.
much as I love a good ice cream dessert,
On the next whistle if we can.
Wonder how many times
I
he's been hit
cannot
like that
override a
before in all
parent's
those
decision.
games.
Wondered why that puck didn't get where I thought it was going.
That was a hard dump in that came right back into the middle of the ice.
Don Cherry's place. Oh, he had a place in Hamilton. Thank you, Beverly.
Sabres getting it organized, and here's Bryson.
Bringing this up
Handing it off
slowly.
to Clifton and going
Real
off.
slow play coming up.
Clifton's pass knocked down, and here's Bertuzzi.
Bertuzzi coming in, drops it off to Matthews. Matthews back to
Chasing after it,
Bertuzzi.
gets it
He's
to
going to
Domi.
swing it around.
Matthews
Out in front, Matthews
Looking
can't
at
get
with
a
a good
stick on
stick.
it.
A
Had to
sprawling play
try.
there by Bertuzzi to hold
Absolutely.
his own. Around it comes and cut off there by Buffalo, and an outlet for Power.
If anybody's ever up in the Halliburton area, you got to go to McKeck's.
Jordan Greenway in.
Outstanding
That shot
restaurant.
missed
Love
the
the
mark.
food there. Of course, Walt McKechnie, an
Along the
old-time
boards where
hockey
Brody
player.
knocked it down. Matthews pickpocketed.
We used
Usually
to
it's
hang
the other
out there all
way.
the time.
Then knocked off him, and Domi
Domi with a partial break, drops it for Matthews. He missed it for Bertuzzi. To Matthews, he reaches for it, he shoots. Luukkonen makes the save.
He's had his number
A broken play, but
He has.
Matthews
You know, this is a minute
finally getting the
shift
shot
when this
off. He had
puck
to
gets
reach
turned
way
over,
back
and
for
you
it.
just get a real visual sense of the burst of adrenaline right here. Once the turnover
of course,
happens and he
Halliburton,
sees
the
that
home
Domi
of
has a watch,
Matthews
Matthews
change.
jumps to the hole, opens up to the outside, and this
Up
pass,
there in the
he
summers,
just had
you
to
never
reach
know
back about a foot and a
who
half.
you might see.
If this
lot
is in
of
the
players
wheelhouse,
up in
I think
that
he's
area.
got himself number 60. Jumps in front of Greenway. He has to reach back about a 3-foot area to
so
get back
close.
on that one, and that
Toronto winning this draw,
waste of
keeping it in,
time
shooting it
allows
just wide.
Luukkonen to get there.
John Tavares cycles it back. There's Nylander. Nylander on it, set up the Tavares goal. 95 points on the year. Lost the handle, and away goes Tuck. Alex Tuck.
Nice save by Sammy again.
Able to
Gets a piece of Tuck's shot.
ward that one off to the corner, and the Leafs clear.
Okay, we've seen that before from Nylander, haven't we?
Yeah,
you know, a
he's
play like that, and
performed
that's
very
another one
nicely in
that,
the
that
few
wasn't a
games
lazy
we've
play.
kind
That
of
was just a
watched
quick
here that
move
we've
that
seen
he
him play.
lost
He has been
control of. And
outstanding.
you handle the puck as much as he does and be able to beat guys, that kind of thing can
Games to
happen.
Tavares, he loses it.
Play
Toronto
the
gets it
line,
to the
not
line,
out.
not
Kept
out.
in by Tuck.
Kept in, rebound, great saves. Buffalo with a chance, can't put it in.
Past a sprawling.
Ryan Reeves makes a nice play to
What a
get this
chance
one out.
for Paterka.
How
Vaughn,
frustrated is
both
Paterka right
goaltenders
now? He
playing
saw
very
him
well.
break his stick in the second period off of a couple of great chances. Just couldn't quite control it there. How good has Samsonov looked this evening, though? He's moving like he's got nothing wrong. No question, no lingering effects of that injury.
Thinking nothing went right his last visit here, but everything going right so far tonight. As we approach 5 minutes of the third, swung in by Benson. Quinn looking for it. Cousins got bounced by Labushkin. And a nice outlet for David Camp.
Here comes Camp.
Here's Camp into the
Bringing this up,
Sabres
he's
zone.
going to throw it right
Deep
on.
shot, gets his own rebound. Around for Robertson, whose goal is a bit of a cushion right now. Back to the line for Giordano. Fired that across, and here's Matthew Nyes off the bench. A shot, and it'll be absorbed by Luukkonen with Camp on the doorstep.
Well, he's been one of the hottest Sabres over the last 4. He's got goals in 4. He can't believe tonight that he doesn't have 5 straight. Here's another rebound that's right there and somehow just loses control. You saw Samsonov, almost impossible not to leave a rebound there as he just flung out the left pad to make a good save. And Paterka wants to have a look at that one, say, well, what happened to me there? How did I lose control of the puck and not get a shot away?
4 shots, 9 shot attempts for J.J. Paterka tonight.
I'm not sure, looking at the tablet, that would make me feel enough.
Give him 1 second, sorry.
That
He's
was
hoping for a different result.
Yeah, I go, no, man, it didn't go in, and you missed it. Just get madder at yourself.
Tyson Jost in, pushed away by Samsonov.
All right.
The Leafs up with the puck.
Sorry, just had to check something.
Roll the hit. Nyes tries to follow through.
Nyes can't bring this one through, trying to.
Nyes battling along the boards once again. His alma mater.
Onyx,
has
nice.
been eliminated
Tomcat,
from
what's going on?
the college playoffs with a loss to
Big
BU at the
takedown there. That's going to be an interference call.
I thought this was a continuation battle as
Benoit's going.
at it
He's
with
going to get a
Olsen.
penalty.
Well, very different.
Let's see a
than when
replay
guy
here.
chips it by on a break-in and tries to go after it. I thought they were engaged when he had the puck. Let's have a look. Puck's there, and is he supposed to let him go? I think that's an engagement where the puck was on his stick when
Benoit
he
on
started
Olsen.
the
That's
engagement. He
debatable.
continued
That's
it
debatable.
as
The
he
puck
had
was
body
there. They were
position.
battling. The
But a
puck
power play
rolled
coming up
on.
for the
There was
Sabres.
a couple of seconds gone
fifth power play
by.
of the night for Buffalo.
So I that could have gone either way. Dan says bad call.
Leafs have
Rick
contained
says
this
bad
power
call.
play to 4 shots. As Camp digs in against Thompson. And the Leafs win. And a
Another
quick clear
power
off
play
the
here
stick
for the
of TJ
Sabres.
Brody.
Sabres have had a ton. Toronto has only had 2 power plays. This is the Sabres'
Rasmus
5th.
Dahlin at the wheel.
So again,
and
very
back to
lopsided
Thompson.
in terms of the officiating calls here.
Comes Thompson and Tuck.
Tuck
Over
coming
the
in,
line.
going cross ice.
Big Jordan Greenway. Tuck up top with Dahlin.
Toronto getting aggressive on the puck carrier. That's what I like to see. Here's Thompson, a shot. Sammy's going to grab that in the chest. Hang on to it. Adrian says, let's get a shorthanded goal.
Congratulations
Let's
on
fire it up. That would be nice to
games
see
in the
coming
NHL,
through.
the 1500th in the same place
Just need to
where
help.
his career started back in October of
Travis, how's it
2000
going?
when he
Your
was on
opinion,
the
who
line
has
for
the
games
momentum
between Arizona
and the momentum?
and Buffalo.
Right now,
Here tonight,
Buffalo
kid,
does.
Number 1500.
I bet that puck
Right
hurts
now,
a
the
little bit more
Sabres
in
definitely
game
have the
1500
momentum.
than it did in game 1. He was probably numb in game 1. Didn't feel
Toronto's
that
been good
good.
in spurts, but the Sabres have been consistent right now. They've got the flow.
There's Thompson off the boards. His
Toronto
pass
steals.
hit a
They're going to
skate,
put this one out.
and the Leafs clear.
Toronto, 2 minutes for breathing.
This is for Buffalo.
Misconduct.
Sorry,
That's
Chris.
funny.
You know, you think of a young team again, and the lessons you learn. Forget about the fact that the power play's been struggling. This is a time where you have
the
to learn
Sabres
how to
working
come
it up.
up
A
with
minute
power
gone, a
play
minute
goal. This
remaining here in
changes
the
the
power
game, gets
play.
you right back into it.
13-15 to go here in the period. Toronto with that 2-goal lead.
When you talk about
Coming around
playoff
far
reverses,
side.
one for the Leafs here, protecting a lead.
Lightning are up
On
3-1
a kill,
now.
Dahlin into the middle it goes. Thompson shifts gears, walks
Coming in
in,
right
and
inside of the net.
stop
Nice pad there. Samsonov with that
Greenway in
left leg.
tight. Now at the line,
4-1 now.
there by
Blackhawks.
Holmberg. Dahlin, though, able to somehow hold it in for the time being. What a
Battling at the blue line. This is going to come out
Leafs
25
able to
seconds to
finally
go.
force it out.
Boston and Washington
Another good
still
stick by
tied at
Holmberg.
2s.
Thompson. Now it comes
Coming around
across
Buffalo in
a
the slot
top
shot. Sammy's going to kick that out with the
Just
right
got
pad
enough
this
of that
time.
to
And he
kick
deflects
it out
that
of
up and
play.
out
So
of
one
play.
thing I could say about Samsonov, when you look at when he's playing at his best, it's not just the technique.
I mean, this
it's
is
the reads.
crazy.
And watch this read as he's
It's
looking
funny,
around.
all the
tuck,
talk
he knew
at the
exactly
beginning of
once
this
that
season
puck was
about how bad
down
he
to the
was,
left. He knew where the
how he
threat
couldn't
was.
perform,
It's
and,
just calmly stayed
Joseph
in that
Wall was
butterfly
the
position.
savior and all
Didn't
that
give
jazz.
Greenway anything. Greenway
Boy,
would have
boy,
had to flip
since
that one up
Sammy
right up
has
underneath
come
the
back,
bar
he has
if he was
been
going to score
very,
from there.
very
It's
good.
tracking
And
the
he's
puck
getting a
and
lot of
reading where the
defensive
play's
help
going to
too,
go.
which
And
is
this has
certainly
been a solid effort
helping things
in that
along.
regard from Samsonov.
Thank you so much for hitting that like.
Trying to
Thank
win
you
his
for hitting that
20th of the year
subscribe. We
tonight.
are 9 subscribers away.
Looking for his
If you
50th
haven't
career
yet
road
subscribed,
win.
kindly hit that subscribe button.
But still plenty
for
of work
us.
to do.
Thank you so much.
12:32
Well, don't hit that one. It
remaining,
won't do
14
anything.
seconds.
Hit the one that's below.
A power play time left for Buffalo as Skinner's on this draw against Dewar.
That's true. Health is
And
going to be very important.
Leafs tried
Brian,
to
what's
jump
going
on it.
on? Welcome
Now
in.
we're able to clear. Working back in his fire room.
3 seconds left on the
One
power
goal.
play.
Far
Brody
side.
going to
Brody
steal this
takes a
away.
high
He's
stick.
going to take a high
Now the
stick.
Leafs will get a power
And
play
just as the Sabres
as
power
Skinner
play concludes,
got the stick up.
Toronto's going to go on the power
And the
play.
Leafs get a kill and now get a power play.
Bleed, Brody, bleed. Let's get a
Let's look at the-
4-minute one. They're going to go to a commercial break, and let's see what things can do. We got a power play. What's the date? Mark it down. Write it down, this day in history. Thanks for hitting that subscribe. 8 subscribers now left to go. Thank you so much. Can we get there? Can we hit it during this stream? 13,700. That's going to put us 300 away from 14K. And we've been waiting to do a giveaway. We've been trying to hit one of these milestones on stream so we could do an in-stream giveaway. Maybe it'll be 14. Maybe we'll be able to do a giveaway for 14K. Of course, our big 10K giveaway we just did, we gave away a pair of Leaf tickets. We sent our good friend Jonathan Chong down to see the Leafs play at the Scotiabank Arena. So we'll have to see what we can give away for 15K. I don't think it'll be that big of a giveaway, but maybe we'll find something fun. Maybe we'll find something fun to do. Oh my gosh, here they are. I was looking for these. I was going through earlier today and indexing all my Young Gun, my hockey cards, and I'm like, I know I'm missing some. And of course, they were sitting right in front of my nose. We'll have to go in and organize those tomorrow. If there are any hockey card collectors out there, I am looking for a Bobby McMahon and Fraser Minton Young Guns. If you have extras you're looking to sell, I would be interested. Send me an email or reach out to me on the website. I'm sure 100K would be big. If we get to that level, yes, we would do something massive. Nick, what's going on? Happy Easter. 5-2 loss to the Sabres. That was a tough one. That was a tough one for the Devils. Right? Devils need every point they can get. And Nick, we're going to be facing you guys back-to-back games, home and home series, coming up real soon. Here we go. Toronto on the power play. They're just coming back. Let's get this cranked up.
In game 1 of the playoffs. Samsonov made a case. That puck out of play.
To be determined, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, Vaughn, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Wall coming off a bounce-back game.
I can't wait. I'm lucky enough to be able to go to that game on Monday. Again, we will be live with something, whether it's a pre-game warm-ups or an intermission to sit and break down the game. But we will do something live from the arena.
You know, the one thing he did, even when he was struggling, the team was getting points. They were scoring goals for him. And so despite a terrible save percentage, even in the October-December time,
we do 2 different style giveaways. Here's Nylander. Hang on.
He looks to be dialed in.
I'll fill you in the next whistle.
In a while.
Here's
Matthews
Timmins.
to Timmins, and now Nylander back to Timmins. On 34.
Fans on it. Matthews falls. Bertuzzi comes up with it. Burt over to Matthews. They're real aggressive. 2 guys up on Matthews. Pass misses Nylander. And this coming all the way down the ice. So we do 2 style of giveaways. One, we do an in-chat giveaway. We'll trigger it, and you enter a certain chat command, and that will get you a raffle ticket. Big giveaways, we kind of do a little registration process to our website.
Bertuzzi trying to knock it down and get control. There's the youngster
and then
Benson on the kill.
Put it in
again.
like 3 or 4 different randomizers, and we nail it down to kind of the final few, and then we do the draw for the final winner live on stream. So we do a couple of different style giveaways depending on what the situation calls for. 11 minutes to go. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. 7 subs left to go here tonight.
Have to go back.
Nylander circling around, going to drop it for Matthews. Matthews drops it off. Guys, you're killing your own penalty.
Matthews is going to extend here and stay on the entire team.
Ian, how's it going?
Back for Domi. And in.
Here's Domi coming in. He shoots. Blocker save. Going to put that one out of play.
Matthews heads off.
That's awesome.
has responsible gambling tools,
good
so you don't get carried away.
The Leafs, they're playing okay, but again, they're kind of taking their foot off the gas here. Kind of slowing things down.
26 seconds remaining in the power play, and the
Colorado
second unit comes on.
3. Yeah, and by the time things have settled, almost all the playoff teams will be over 100 points. Last year in the East, every team was over 100 points, and here's the breakaway for Buffalo. Short-handed, Buffalo coming in. Great save, Sammy. A short-handed breakaway for the Sabres, and Sammy slams at the door. Here's McMahon coming around. Back to Domi. Cross ice, here's a shot. That one gets hit, drops down. He's in the feet. Nobody can see it. The Sabres going to clear. And here's another breakaway straight out of the box. Coming in. Sammy down. Save. Holy smoly. What a save. Samsonov with the glove. He was down. And he absolutely robbed the Sabres with a great glove. Richard, thank you so much.
To put on his highlight reel.
I don't know how he got his glove up that.
He was here when we went to 10. Yeah, Richard. And it's been absolutely crazy. Tense. Hard to believe we're on the path to 14. That was an unbelievable save. Spectacular. David Kemp's going to break this one out. But back-to-back breakaways for the Sabres. And Samsonov shutting the door on them both.
Fans into it after that sequence.
Leafs go chance picking up yet again.
What a different game it becomes if a short-handed goal or even the one right at the end of the power play.
Reeves digging in, trying to play this one forward. Reeves at the line, doing a nice job. You can't get the puck out.
Now cuts off a pass, a hit, it goes to Nyes.
Here's Nyes, look out, Nyes taking 2 hits. He's going to roll this one down. Travis think they're going to score 2 more.
Rasmus Dahlin winding in.
All right, we'll see.
Double team there by Giordano and Kemp.
Gio's going back to pick this one up.
The 40-year-old defenseman takes over.
Here comes Giordano.
30 saves in the
Carry
game
this one
for
up, passes it over to
Samsonov.
Nyes. Nyes
The
coming
last
down.
three
He's going to
of
cycle
the
this one around.
exceptional variety.
Over to Tavares.
Moving it back in
Tavares
behind
keeping
the
this
net.
one in there.
After it goes Nyes. Up ahead, Girgensons. Another long time Saber
Tavares,
still waiting
he's
for
going to
his
knock this
first
one over to Willie.
playoff
Willie
action.
bringing this one in.
Alex Tuck.
Here comes Tuck back the other way.
On to the
Going to
right
play this
side.
one in, and Benoit is
Robertson
going back,
speeds in, taken up
sets
by
his sights,
Benoit.
and forces him into the boards.
Loose puck side of the net. They try and
Jamming at it.
And
Little
Domi
goaltender
looking to
interference
send it
there.
away, got a little backspin.
And Domi
Away
with
he
speed
goes.
steals it away.
Here's
Domi
Max
coming in,
Domi
shoots off
missing
balance,
stick
blocker
side.
side, and a nice save.
Matthews holds it in. Around it goes for Domi.
Domi
Behind
playing
the net,
solid in front
centering
for
it.
Bertuzzi. He
Onto
didn't
the
see it.
stick of
Here's McCabe with a blast.
Stop by
And Luukkonen's going to
at the
hang
other
on to
end.
that. Luke.
Well, if this is an
He's
audition
playing
for who's
well.
going to be the playoff starter, this is an audition that Samsonov aces. Here's the
Samsonov has been spectacular. Richard, he has been. He's looked real good here. I mean, this save, it just caught the bottom of the thumb on the glove. What a spectacular stop as they're going to commercial. If you're coming in and joining us, welcome to the show. My name is Sam. Thank you for being here. We're going to be here almost the whole way through to the end of the season. We're not going to be here doing the whole game on Monday versus the Florida Panthers. I'm lucky enough to actually be going to the game, but we will be streaming in some fashion. It just depends on what time we get there. So we will have something live from the Scotiabank Arena coming up on Monday. Jordan is ready to toss him. He's dropped the gloves, bringing out Chuck Norris in his corner. But a good game. Toronto's got to get hot, got to get going. Charge the goal on 89. Oh yeah, I gotta take Holmberg's assist away. Thank you, Morgan. Gotta take Holmberg's assist away there. And add Nye's number. It was good. I mean, that was a great goal by Robertson. It's actually sitting in Monday. I don't remember the section, to be honest. We're upstairs in the is it 308, 309, somewhere around there. I forget the exact section it is. Whatever's in the middle is where you will find us. But yeah, if you're at the game, if you're going to be at the game on Monday, let me know. Pero, what's going on? Hey, Joe, what's up? It was a fantastic stop. All right, here we go back from commercial break.
They were standing up for Samsonov after those three great
Onyx,
saves.
if they put me in the penalty box, you know I'd be streaming right from
Samsonov got quite an ovation.
Certainly is,
from
Rick.
Fans around the Leaf bench during that break as he came off.
Here comes the Sabres. Sabres getting things around. Thank you for hitting that sub. 7 more subs away.
Sheldon Keefe's got to trust him. Renato goes with his top line. This is one of those shifts you got to survive, and maybe you'll get another 1 or 2 in this tight game from now on.
Oh, it's a secret now.
Always good fires it out. Now we'll send it back to his defensive partner, TJ Brody. Up ahead it goes, and Matthew Nyes now checks in and flips it deep. So from the fourth line to the third line for
down in there, this third line has been great. Keith has put them out in good situations. I think Nick Robertson is getting himself some credit.
Holmberg tied up.
Sabres moving it out. 7 minutes left to go here in this hockey game. Just coming all the way down. Moving it around. Morgan says, let's get a wave going. Let's get it going. 3, 2, 1. Get those hands up.
Gets it around for Robertson.
There we go.
Has 2 Sabres on his back.
Do you think has changed Samsonov?
To the line, Darlene across the
You know what, Richard? I think for him it was just a mental game. He was just in his head too much.
One hands it to Greenway. Trying to get it back to the
We knew the skills were there.
In behind the net again.
Whatever he did,
Kicked out to Power.
you know, he fixed the way he was
sailed
thinking.
high.
Shot side of the net, and he's going to hang on to that one.
By Benson.
You know, often with these goalies, with a lot of
Samsonov.
players, right? They have to go see a sports psychologist and just, you know,
Desjardins
hash it
Financial
out,
Group.
get out of their own heads. And that was the problem. That was a big problem with Jack Campbell, right? Jack Campbell was always in his head, and it just got progressively worse. And so I think that was his downfall in Edmonton is, you know, he got in his own head. They sent him down to work it out. Things didn't start well in the AHL, and things just snowballed for him. So I think the mental aspect of these games
Get the puck out
is
on
so
that
huge.
play around the boards, and you saw the pressure that Buffalo was able to put off of it.
More pressure here on Connor Timmins. Giordano helping out. Paterka cycled it back the other way.
All right, Nick, we'll see you soon. We're going to start the Jays
trying to come up with it.
streams very, very
Under
soon.
the wrist, Giordano to Timmins and around for Domi. And Max Domi makes sure it gets out. Almost sprung a 2-on-1.
Here's Matthews stealing it. Matthews, oh my God, again he gets stopped.
And Matthews tries to make
Matthews
it. He'll center it.
cannot
Back it goes to Timmins.
get a
Shooting.
goal. Here he is, empty net, he scores. Austin Matthews, number 60.
In NHL history.
Multi 60 goal seasons for Austin Matthews. Flood that chat. Flood it. If you're a channel member, get those jerseys in there. If you're not a channel member, let's see it. 34. Flood that chat.
Well, it looked like Luukkonen had his night. You see the broken stick by Byron. Thinks he has
made
it
a
right
great
there.
first
Somehow
save.
able to get the pad on it.
Matthews
But
was
this has
coming
been a
back.
determined Matthews all night
Side of the
long.
net, he
Back
was
to the
down.
point. Back on the
Empty
doorstep.
net, Matthews
skates
buries it in.
and had the battle won on inside position, and he gets this one. Watch as he jumps in, hits his skate, able to hold on, and relief. Love the reaction of the teammates, the fans here.
There it
As
is.
I said, this building
Keep it
jammed
going.
with
Keep
Maple
blowing
Leafs
that up.
fans.
60 for Matthews.
60 goals in 2 of the last 3 years for Austin Matthews.
Something no other current
Standing ovation here in
NHL
Buffalo.
player has done.
And he does it in game 72, did it in game 73 2 years ago. Last year it was Connor McDavid in game 72 as well. So the shortest amount of games since Mario Lemieux in 95-96, who did it in 62.
32 at home, 28 now on the road, and still counting. 3-0 Maple Leafs. Just over 5 minutes left. And listen to that cheer through Buffalo rink for Austin Matthews. There's Greenway. He is checked at the line by Reeves.
And on the heels of 10 shots, 7 shots, 9 shots, he's got another
Listen
5
to that
there. And
MVP
that fifth one,
chant.
the biggest, is it gives him 60.
The MVP chant start here. All the MVP candidates look like they're vying for the award tonight. Connor McDavid, 3 points, 4 for Nathan McKinnon. Kucherov's got a point tonight, but only one guy has his 60th of the season twice.
60 goals for Matthews. He's done it twice. He's now tied with Yzerman, Curry, and Bure for 2 60-goal seasons. He had to fight for that one. He had to work super hard, but Austin Matthews, 60-goal seasons. Wow. That was spectacular. There you go, Travis. That's right. One more, and they're up by 3. Buffalo could pull the goalie. You might get this one. That was huge. Matthews. Shimmy it up for 60. A little Matthews shimmy. getting that one going. Leaf fan or not, you got to respect that, man. Absolutely. That was one he had to battle for. Crichton, what's going on? 60 goals and hello. Dallas's next stop, 70. That was insane. Triton with the freeze. That was absolutely incredible. Buffalo is Toronto's other arena. That they are. That they are. Too legit to quit. Monster Austin Matthews picking up 60. Holy cow. And he's been struggling, right? He's been having an issue getting kind of 59 and 60. We're a challenge. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Talk about 60. We're now 6 subscribers away from 1370. If you haven't hit that subscribe yet, kindly hit that sub up. If you don't want to do it for me, do it for Austin Matthews. 60 goals. Wow. Dan, don't say it. Don't say it. I mean, Matthew, that was a great spot for him. Oh, man, he is happy
6 years of age
be.
or under. And that's an amazing 8 years of his career, capped off by his second 60th goal season.
Off the drop. Buffalo on
13,700. Yeah, Ron, what did I say? Did I say something else?
Greenway with Thompson and Paterka.
I meant 6 away. Whatever I said. We are 6 away. 5 away now. 5 subscribers away.
Oh, there is Tuckett. Here's Reed with a good stick in front. Fourth line trying to...
Coming around side of the net. In front, it hits Sammy. He's scrambling, looking for it.
3-0 lead, and we've got a penalty, and who's it going to be against?
Another penalty.
Greenway and Camp untangling.
Either way, it's a penalty killer who's going off. Either McCabe or Camp. It looks like McCabe's the first one to move. There's quite a battle going on in front of him. One side, the puck gets through. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And that's
my bad.
trying to save
got
a goal
excited
there. You know, you got Matthews at 60.
So another penalty coming up for the Maple Leafs.
Spectacular night, and here's another chance to work on your penalty kill.
Power play
you
for
know
the
right
Sabres.
now with the goaltender out for Don Granato, a 6-on-4.
So there it is. Goaltender is out.
This happens very often late in the game.
Oh, no. Did they pull the goaltender? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, they did.
Let's get a quick clear.
An empty net for Buffalo.
The extra attacker on in place of Luukkonen. Power to work.
Sabres going to bring this one in.
Chance to clear here quickly, and it is fired.
Clears, and they just miss.
By the veteran Giordano.
6-on-4 situation.
Out here
Hope
to
they
get 61 quickly into an empty net.
Ron, don't say it yet.
Your comment about what the
Thank
priority
you for that
is now.
subscribe. 4 subscribers away.
He wouldn't come out.
McMahon battling down there trying to pick it up. Samson off with the goal lead. That would be awesome. A little risky to do it 6-on-4, but that would be awesome.
Flip the switch a little bit. You know that the anxiousness. I said
we got Matthews hitting 60. Why not get Samson
26 in the 3 games, and now the pair
top
of
scoring
Nylander, Austin Matthews,
Nylander and Matthews with 100. They're ahead of Draisaitl.
They were coming in, but now they get to 3 digits.
And Reinhardt, who have 84.
To the magic number of 100. Next goal for Nylander will be a career high. Next goal for Matthews, career high as well.
18 times they have scored in the same game.
Goaltender back in net is
this season.
Buffalo Sabres. Going to move it up. Now he's going to lead. He heads to the bench. Here we go. 6-on-4 again. And it's turned over.
That wide of the open cage.
That's right, Charles.
Under a minute remaining in the McCabe penalty.
1 minute in the power play.
At the controls.
2:40 to go in the period.
In comes Jack Quinn. Center out to the near side. Jurgensen's leaps it. Yoki Haryu's got it. This is the second power play unit for Buffalo. And it comes to Quinn. In shot. Blocked by Benoit. The Ottawa product
30 seconds to go on the 6-on-4.
Back to the line for Yoki Haryu. Back to Quinn. Jack Quinn, who missed part of the year ACL. And Had ankle surgery in January.
Under
Goes
gets
back
it to the line,
once
not out.
again. Here's a long shot that hit a leg and goes wide. Back to Quinn.
Ryan, I
a
haven't
dozen seconds
decided
left.
yet.
Give him a McKee penalty.
And they steal it. Holmberg. He can't get it out. Holmberg elected to carry it rather than dump it.
Quinn's got it again. What a chance to at least get it out. And a one-timer by Skinner wide of the net. And McKee's on the ice. The Leafs get the kill. Skinner with pressure still on. Yoki Haru behind the net for Girgensons. That rattles around.
1.5 to go.
For Cousins. Here's Byram. Not going to shoot it. Now he will. That's off the netting with 88 seconds remaining.
My goodness. Toronto kills off another one. That is outstanding. Buffalo now goes 0 for 6.
Take a little bit of
0
breath.
for
You know,
6.
It's not like he got
That's
peppered with
crazy.
shots,
Toronto
but it's
0
equally
for 3.
as difficult
They have
for
not
a
scored a
goaltender
power
when
play
there's that
goal
much
in a little
passing
while.
side to side. You got to go through traffic. You got to get on
1:28
your
to go,
edges and go
empty
side
net.
to side, get out in front. And he clearly a little exhausted after that 2-minute stretch.
We're changed the
Toronto
Leafs
can't
6
come up
for
with the puck
6
off the
on the
draw.
penalty kill tonight. Here's Power. Still 6 on 5. That shot wide. Rebound came out in front. Bertuzzi got a stick on that. Matthews with the open net. Unable to clear it. Now Giordano will get it down the ice. This time without the penalty. It is an icing call against Toronto with 1:08 to go.
1:08 to go now.
Insurance goal
Leafs
of Matthews.
3-0.
Notable, obviously, for his personal numbers, but allows you now to just shoot it down every single chance you get, and you'll take a face-off each and every time.
Matthews, if you missed it, hit his 60th
Fires that
goal
one back off the
moments
side
ago.
of the net. He'll work against Thompson. There's McMahon helping out. Final minute, third period.
Last minute, here we go, crunch time.
Brody, that's going to be a penalty.
Big collision.
We'll see if we get a response here as Giordano
Giordano stepping in. Brody got hit hard.
Matthews grabs
Giordano's
Thompson.
chucking him. Giordano's gloves are they off?
Heated up as he goes to the defense.
Yeah, everybody's got something. We got a little bit of a line brawl going on here. Darlene's bucket comes off. Bertuzzi giving it to Dahlin.
Penalty.
Brody's got someone in a headlock. Giordano, the linesman tackles Giordano. He's lying on the ice.
Samsonov in the crease. Thompson getting involved.
Whoa, Bertuzzi and Dahlin want to go at each other. Matthews getting in there. Bertuzzi takes a shot in the face. Now he's grabbed from behind. McMahon throwing. Bertuzzi's being pulled away.
Yeah, that's true.
Matthews in there. McMahon has his man in a headlock. Looks like it's Olofsson. Matthews trying to pull Tage Thompson away. Bertuzzi spinning away from the referee. Now the gloves come off. Bertuzzi's trying to get at him. Matthews in there as well. Big time fireworks at the end here. The referee takes his man down.
But you don't usually see this, do you? With everybody engaged and
McMahon, is that Tuck?
The majority of them.
Tuck and McMahon are bear hugging each other.
With McMahon and Tuck, they're not really looking like they're going to do anything, but
Bertuzzi tackled down by the officials. Nobody letting him go. Good show by the Leafs, showing some aggressiveness, some toughness.
And they're the ones that have stayed here to the dying seconds. Let's see what the original hit was in the corner. Originally it was Tuck.
So Brody takes a hit from behind. Dahlin hits Brody from behind. That's why Bertuzzi was going after Dahlin. And Tuck just falls over top of Brody. So Bertuzzi was going after him big time, and Trika wouldn't let it happen. Tuck comes over from behind Brody, or behind Bertuzzi, puts him in a headlock.
For boarding, the extra for Dahlin. Just get that.
So Dahlin gets 2 minutes for boarding.
Doesn't allow Matthews maybe a chance.
The Leafs will end up on a power play.
61. He's going to be gone for 10.
Giordano with the initial response, though, responding to the
Matthews
hit by
comes over
Dahlin
and says F that to one of the officials.
Triggered the spillover of emotions.
I don't know if you saw it just before they cut. Matthews was talking with the official David Brisebois and said, did I get 10?
So they gave Matthews a 10-minute misconduct. So on the day when Matthews gets 60 goals, He gets a 10-minute misconduct with a minute left. And all Matthews was trying to do was pull guys apart. So Matthews is gone. I assume Bertuzzi is gone.
Matthews.
I assume Giordano is gone. I'm waiting for all this to be posted.
Here in the final minute with 10 players assess misconducts.
It'll take them a minute to finish it out. And they're going to put the fourth line on, so I think Ryan Reeves is going to come on the ice. Anything more is going to come of this.
You know, a 3-0 game, Matthews with his 60, but the story is
there's no need with 3 minutes left in the game to hit a guy from behind.
Probably as sharp a game as I've seen.
Yeah, Matthews didn't do anything. No need for him to get 10.
Quite a while.
The Leafs showing their toughness here. That I like to see.
Most notably a shorty by Cousins, and then a follow-up beautiful glove save from basically almost on his chest, somehow reached up. But
Dan, what's going on? Dan's coming in with the woo.
Now, we're watching Carolina and Montreal. The Carolina Hurricanes winning, same score here at the moment.
We'll let you know all the penalties once they calculate
the final
it.
Minute,
Still
as they
having
continue their accounting
here at the bench.
It looked like we were going to be out of here in no time. Instead,
so
I'd like to just make it
the referee's taking the notes from the penalty box over to the bench to explain it all, because Keith wants to know.
Dwyer over to
there's a lot of room on that bench right now, I'll tell you that much.
Last time he was in the building, Ilya Samsonov chased 14 saves out of 19 he faced.
So again, that was,
you know, that 9-3 game was kind of the
I don't know why they gave Matthews a call. That makes no sense whatsoever.
And as you mentioned in Toronto,
Matthews was just trying to pull guys apart. No need for Matthews to get tossed.
To give them the one win they had.
Beverly coming in with a $2 super chat. Go Leafs go. Beverly, thank you so much. Let's get those stick taps in there for Beverly.
So on the drop, Connor Dewar trying to get it back to Benoit at the line with Knies.
So Darlene gets 2 for boarding and a game misconduct. Waiting for the rest of it to get posted. We know Matthews got 10. Gio gets 10.
Won 6 of their last 8 at home.
30 seconds to go. Toronto bringing this down. They do have the man advantage right now.
Ride this one out.
And Sabres clear this one out and down the ice. Sammy going to stop it behind the net. Going to play it around. Benoit was coming in. Knies going to pick it up. Knies has it taken away. 17 seconds to go. Sabres with it. Knies takes a vicious cross check from behind. Doesn't react. Knies and Cousins sticking each other. Cousins gave him a nasty cross check from behind. And the officials are going to split them up. And Samsonov comes up with the shutout. Sammy gets it done 3-0. Leafs take this one. What a game.
20th win. When you went on the Christmas
break, we're going to break this all down.
Samsonov would be in this position right now.
So they're still having some trouble posting all these penalties.
Spectacular performance.
We'll go through it all as they're posted, so stick around with us for a few minutes after this game. So we're going to break down all the stats.
Up to 93 points for the Maple Leafs.
Again, thank you so much, Beverly.
Winning his 50th on the road now.
What a game. Woo! Absolutely outstanding. Great job, Maple Leafs.
It was a mature performance.
But Matthews picking up number 60. 60 for Matthews. Shutout for Sammy. What a game. All right, here we go. They're still coming in. All right, let's go through our 3 stars to start this one up. Let's get rid of this. Boom. All right, here it is.
And now, the 3 stars of the game.
Our 3 stars of the game. I got to give star number 3. I know he led in 3 goals tonight, but Luukkonen was amazing. He was absolutely incredible for the Sabres, and we said this last time as well. He's getting star number 3. Samsonov with the shutout. He should get star number 1, but we're giving Samsonov star number 2 tonight, even though he had a shutout and he should be number 1. But Austin Matthews with goal number 60, and Austin Matthews playing with such a chip on his shoulder is getting star number 1. Austin Matthews, with his second career 60-goal season, has become the 9th skater in league history with 2 or more, joining Mike Bossy, Wayne Gretzky, Phil Esposito, Mario Lemieux, Brett Hull, Pavel Bure, Jari Kurri, and Steve Yzerman. Matthews also became the 3rd player in NHL history with multi 60-goal seasons for an original 6 club, behind Phil Esposito and Steve Yzerman. The 23-24 NHL season is the 3rd straight campaign to feature at least one 60-goal scorer, following 22-23. Connor McDavid and Pasternak did it. Matthews did it the year before. Matthews does it again now. The only other instances in league history where there were 3 or more consecutive seasons featuring at least one 60-goal scorer were a streak of 14 from 80-81 to 93-94, and 6 from 73-74 to 78-79. So pretty amazing what Austin Matthews has done here tonight. So our stars, Luukkonen, Samsonov, and Austin Matthews. All right, your goal scorers tonight. John Tavares with his 24th from Nylander and Timmins. Nick Robertson with his 11th from Matthew Nyes. Then we got Austin Matthews, number 60, from Timmins. Timmins picking up 2 points tonight. Toronto gets outshot 34-22. The Sabres definitely the better aggressor, especially in that third period. 16 shots for Buffalo in that third period, only 8 for Toronto. Toronto dominated the faceoff circle, 68%. Toronto goes 0 for 4 on the power play. The Sabres go 0 for 6. 41 hits for Toronto. So again, they are hitting big time. 25 hits for the Buffalo Sabres. Toronto again blocking 20 block shots. That is huge. 9 for the Sabres. 5 giveaways for the Leafs. 7 takeaways. 3 giveaways for the Sabres and 6 takeaways. Buffalo losing the last 2 matchups to Toronto, 3-0 and 2-1. So they are going to split the season series, with Buffalo winning the first 2, Toronto winning the second 2. All right, this is what it's listed for the penalties, and they're still not up here because they haven't listed Toronto's penalties as of yet. But they said Dahlin got the minor, then Dahlin got a misconduct, Alex Tuck got a misconduct, Jordan Greenway got a misconduct. You know, Matthews, Bertuzzi, McMahon all getting misconducts as well from the looks of it. It's just not posted up here. Let's check one more resource, and then we can confirm all of those penalties. That skirmish at the end, and then we'll go around taking a look at the Editown scores. Could this take any longer to load? Holy moly. All right, maybe we'll do the Editown scores first. Okay, here we go. Editown scores. Jackets and Pens 3-3. That's going overtime. Capitals and Bruins, they're in a shootout right now. 2-2 is the score there. Sharks 3-0 over the Blues. That's going to be heartbreaking to the Blues fans. Florida Panthers 3-2 over the Wings. That was in a shootout. The Knights win over Minnesota 2-1 in overtime. 6-1 Oilers over the Ducks. 7-4 Avs over the Preds. 8-5 Rangers over the Coyotes. 3-0 Hurricanes over the Canadiens. 3-2 Sens over the Jets. 5-1 Blackhawks over the Flyers. And 4-1 the Lightning over the Islanders. So those are your Editown scores, and we are still trying to bring up these last penalties. They have it here. They haven't posted it yet. Oh, it looks like right at the end they gave Dylan Cousins a penalty for slashing at the end. So we're waiting. A lot of misconducts handed out. Unfortunately, Matthews, he's removed from the game with a misconduct, which is kind of silly because he didn't do anything, but that's okay. Thank you, mods, for everything. Appreciate you all spending your Saturday nights with us. This was a whole lot of fun. Appreciate you, mods, doing what you do to keep us safe. Thank you for all our gifters tonight. Richard, Jacob, Beverly, thank you all so very much. Monday is going to be a tough test as the Leafs are taking on the Florida Panthers. Again, we're going to be at that game, so we will have some type of content coming at you live from Scotiabank Arena. Again, I want to say a huge thank you to Ajo and the Hungry Boys for our opening Hockey Night in Canada anthem. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. It's going to be a fun weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. Again, happy Easter to everybody who celebrates. And to those that found us for the first time tonight, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thank you. Welcome to our community. And have a great rest of your night. We'll see you real soon. Thanks, everyone. And go Leafs, go. Good night, all.